There are some big changes to the Drunken Peasants Patreon that all DP fans should be aware of.
First of all, we now have a $1 perk that gives you access to our patrons-only feed. See exclusive photos and get behind-the-scenes access to the peasants, all for only $12 a year.
The $5 perk, as always, gives you access to our monthly private show. It's a whole other episode of DP just for you.
The $10 perk is DP commentary on a film, TV series, or video game every month. Past examples of commentaries include Troll 2, Masters of the Universe, and the unreleased Fantastic Four movie from the 90s.
The DP Discord Smoke Sesh has gone down from $50 to $25. You can hang out with the peasants and chat them up on Discord.
For $50, you get your name immortalized by DP on air once a month, and you get a free pass to access DP on demand.
For $75, DP will shill your product, service, or YouTube channel on the show live. It's absolutely insane for a show our size to sell advertising this cheap, and slots are limited, so get at it.
For $100, you get to come on the show and join us for the segment of your choice. And remember, all patrons of $5 and up are eligible to win the green ticket, a chance to hang out with the peasants and be on the show live in studio. Experience the magic of stoner degenerates watching videos live and in person. You must be 21 or older to win.
You should also know about new goals, like the 48-hour show, a US tour, and even a DP movie. For more information, check out patreon.com/DP.
I'm gonna destroy Paul. You'll see.
We'll see.
Let's hear it.
All right, here we go.
You breathe your last breath. Breathe your last breath. This is what I call ego death.
Worthless individual. This is your father. Here you're gonna battle TJ. Why bother? TJ is a man you cannot defeat. You won't see him coming like you can't see your feet. While his verse is stunning, your shit's obsolete. If you weren't about to run, I'd suggest retreat. You won't see him coming, your shit's obsolete. Paul's ego ain't nothing but a bitch, ain't nothing but a bitch. This is his obituary. Oh shit, that's scary. Remember when you were held at gunpoint and you knew that you might die? And you sat there like a little bitch on the floor and fucking cried. Oh shit, that's scary. Finger on the trigger. So why didn't he pull it? It's because he knew your fat ass wasn't even worth the bullet. And just like that shitty haircut, you've gone completely out of style. And maybe Brett Keane is right. I think I am a pedophile. Because I just raped your ass and you're nothing but a child. And I bet if your dad could go back to the past, he'd have ejaculated in your mother's ass. Never conceiving you to fail with more fucking blubber than a humpback whale. Like Princess Diana, you're gonna get wrecked. And I just stop payment on your next paycheck. Cause after I'm done, you'll be so destroyed that you'll be too fucked up to remain my employee. Don't think I'll do it? What you think is stopping me? I can do whatever I want with my
Even though you got an ass as big as ass gets, I don't really view you as much of an asset. Your whole occupation is basically just staying in the rental situation.
I mean, seriously, is that all you got, man? Cause that shit's played out like the no true Scots, man.
Support my work.
You're degenerate, you suck.
You breathed your last breath.
You suck.
You fat motherfucker. This is what I call.
Oh, shit.
That's the sound of your demise, bitch.
All right, here's the next one.
All right. So we're just starting the show now. We don't actually have an intro yet.
New intro.
It's fucked. It'll be coming around
like, new
soon.
intro sucks. It's like, that's not it. Don't worry.
I think they're trolling, TJ. Come on, they're trolling.
I don't think
they know this isn't the new intro.
They don't.
This is not the new intro.
I have that much faith in them. Come on.
You have more faith than me, then.
The new intro. I'm gonna spoil the new intro for everyone. It's actually an unmolested picture of TJ with the wah wah wah.
Keep rocking, motherfuckers, especially Scotty's hot girlfriend.
Thank you, Ruben Shire. Figure $6.66.
Rupenshire.
I thought the new intro was. I thought the new intro was a remix of the Banana video.
Yeah.
With ring, 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 banana butt.
Bananas in pajamas are coming.
People are saying
our
Brett
ass.
is back. So did Brett actually make a video, Paul?
Did he?
Someone said it. I mean,
I don't think so. I think
We'll have to
someone's.
look.
I mean, I will double check. I'll double check.
I wanted to
so.
share something with you guys that I.
On the case.
I want to share something with you guys that I was sent in the mail. Actually, here I'll put it on full screen so everyone can see it more easily. It was a brochure that was sent to me. It's called Robins, the Perfect Murder Machine. Okay.
Beautiful.
Wow.
All right. So, the American robin heralds the beginning of spring in temperate climates across North America. Its red breast makes it easily identifiable as the most disturbingly efficient murderer in the animal kingdom. Following so far?
Yep, so far so good.
All right. Here we see the robin rip a worm out of the ground with no moral hesitation whatsoever. This atrocity has been one in a series of cold-blooded murders this bird will commit in a single day. Although feces-fueled worms are themselves one of the most disgusting of all animals, the robin's cruelty remains indefensible. So, and here's a photo.
That is true.
I mean, robins are pretty evil. I never really thought about it. But yeah, I mean, like, there's not even a second's hesitation. Like, I'm just gonna murder this poor worm. No
It goes
fucking thought to it.
It goes further. Some apologists might argue that robins need to eat worms to survive, but worms are capable of regeneration, so robins could satiate themselves on fractions of individual worms and leave the rest, but it does not.
Yeah, that's true. They could just eat half a worm and let the rest go.
That's okay with worms.
This is unequivocal evidence of the robin's bloodlust. Robins inculcate their
inculcate.
Yeah. Robins inculcate their young with these twisted morals. Here we see an adult robin feeding its young with ripped apart viscera from an innocent worm. So
dude,
here's
this pamphlet convinced me robins are fucking awesome, dude. I never gave a fuck about robins before. The perfect murder machine.
Yep.
Yes.
I even
like
see
the
Hitler
Greek
on the next page.
Shh. Spoiler alert.
I'm sorry. I'm spoiling.
Like the Greek Hitler, like the Greek hero Atreus, eating the flesh of its children at his own table. This black deed must surely cause the entire species, or surely curse the entire species. Sorry. Even the most depraved acts of humanity pale in comparison to the robin's wickedness. Psychopathy is too tender a description to attribute to the robin. Feeling and decency are simply absent from robin psychology, as breath and blood are absent from stone. Yeah, and there's the photo.
Wow.
Robin.
Hitler.
Look at it.
Hitler's shoulder, dude.
Gaze into its bloodthirsty eyes.
Dude, birds are pretty fucking evil, though. I was watching a show last night with like David Attenborough, and he was talking about cuckoos who lay their eggs in other birds' nests.
Yeah, they're parasitic, dude.
But like the thing is like if the cuckoo lays its egg, right, and and its chick hatches first, it's the chick that's the fucking most evil of all. The chick will push the other eggs out of the nest. And if the babies are out, like if it comes out around the same time as the other bird, it will push the little baby birds out of the nest. And it has a cry that makes the parents think that it's multiple birds, because cuckoos usually lay their eggs in a nest that's with birds that are much smaller than it.
Yeah.
So like it's one giant monstrous fucking alien chick sitting in a fucking nest. Making the parents believe that it's multiple chicks so it can get enough food.
Oh, dude, it's great. When you see it, it's like you see the cuckoo baby, and it's like way bigger than like the other ones.
It's already bigger than the parent in a lot of cases.
And it's fucking, and the parents just like program like feed this, and
it's so cool.
Someone asked, what would it take to get the DP back to Washington? We're actually going to be coming back for episode 420. But that
yes,
we made, the exact date will be announced soon.
That's a huge announcement. Like we haven't even said that before. We're all going to be in the studio, episode 420. It's probably going to be It's going to be insane. It's going to be insanity going on.
Did you guys tell him about the thing next week?
Oh, it's going to be Ben and Billy next week. We're going to be going off, so it's going to be some downtime in between the next episodes. But Ben and Billy are going to entertain you guys.
Thursday we'll be back. We'll be here on the Thursday show. After that, we're going on a family trip. We will be back shortly thereafter. And Ben and Billy are going to do a few shows while we're gone. So,
but they're not going to be official DP shows to buy some time.
Be chilling with Ben and Billy.
We're going to make sure that there's no, since people don't like when there's no Ben and TJ on a DP show, so they're going to be just, I don't know, DP light or what the fuck ever. I guess DP heavy with Billy. I don't know.
Damn. DP heavy.
DP heavy. I don't know. But
you love having Billy around so you can poke fun at a fat person, dude.
Streamline. I actually super chat. Are you guys excited for The Incredibles 2?
I'm not excited, but I mean, I'm interested.
Nah.
I like to see it.
I'm done with these fucking animated movies. Fuck them
not.
all.
No,
Fuck these CG animated bullshit movies.
What about Coco?
Go see Coco.
Nah, nope, don't care.
You're seeing it.
Oh
nope,
shit!
I don't want to see it.
You're gonna see it, bitch.
I don't give a shit. I'm done.
TJ, but
cry like a baby.
A few minutes before we went on the air, I was showing Paul the scenes from Back to the Future that they shot with the other guy other than Michael J. Fox. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Yeah, they shot like half the movie with him before they realized like he's just not right for this. We're not getting the laughs we wanted.
5 weeks of work.
Yep. That's almost unprecedented.
Yeah, they must have really believed in that project a lot to allow that, because most other movies would be like, well, that's it then.
Or they would have just said, too bad, shoot the rest of it, and we'll just see what happens.
It might have flopped if that other guy had...
I don't know. I mean, I got to say that if Robert Zemeckis and Steven Spielberg felt like that guy wasn't right for it, then probably he wasn't. They probably should have figured that out before they shot with him for 5 weeks. But,
We were watching that footage, and Robert Zemeckis is sitting there talking, and he was like, I'm looking at this, and I'm just thinking to myself, this isn't working. This isn't working. This isn't working. And he's got, like, that little tuft of hair in the front that bald guys try and have, and I'm just thinking, man, that isn't working, dude.
It's not working either, buddy.
I mean, it's a pretty ballsy decision, and I mean, it paid off. I mean, the movie franchise went out to be really successful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that trilogy. Love it.
All right, let's get this shit out of the way. We got a few different, yeah. For one thing,
time to make some money. Time to make some money.
I have this shirt. You like this shirt? All right. So there's a guy. He makes shirts. He sells them. There's a link in the description to this shirt. He sent it to me. Check it out if you want to get one.
Cool.
That's one thing.
He's got a bunch of badass designs on his site. There's a bunch of cool Joker shirts and all kinds of shit.
That's actually somebody else, and we're doing him on the next one.
Whatever.
Way to
we
mix
sell all
them
kinds
up,
of people's shirts.
Yeah.
But this time we're selling this guy's shirts.
Yeah. I felt it'd be weird to
Link
do
in
two
the
different
description.
shirts on the same show. All right. So another link in the description: webcomics. And here's the description this guy wrote. These are the worst comics you'll ever see. In the latest one, Ben Shapiro has a tough night during a presidential debate. There are 4 independent stories up. It's all free and easy to navigate. If you want to feel better about yourself, look at these. Cool. Here's another one. This is Nightingale, First Ragnarok Rising by Michael Lavelle. The planet Earth has long been observed and visited by a mysterious race of people from the world known as Terracina. It has the word
Terracina. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, it's Terresina. I don't know.
Sounds right to me.
Yeah, but this other world isn't another planet. It is another dimension which exists on our planet, parallel to ours.
Whoa.
With an entire society and culture of its own.
Cool.
Yeah, so there's a really long description, but I'll get through it. However, while they wait patiently for the day they can introduce themselves to us, they have been embroiled in a battle that has raged for an entire millennia throughout our history. This battle is with the shadowy society of rogue Terracinians known as Malphas.
Malphas! Run! The Malphas are coming!
Damn it. Who for reasons unclear seeks to build their utopia upon the ashes of our world. Now, for one unique and young man, this battle is about to hit home. ... Shit.
Oh, shit. The ellipse means that something's going to happen after this.
Oh, shit.
More to come, dude. What's going to happen when the Terracinian Moros fucking pour in through the dimensional gateway? Click on the link to find out.
And then there's
the motherfucking link.
Yeah, and that's called Nightingale, First Ragnarok Rising.
Cool.
Sweet.
And then there's also there's one more. It's the Chaotic Innovator. This channel is dedicated to criticizing video games, mostly RPGs like Fallout and Elder Scrolls. Videos and topics are organized in a episodic style. So the complaints go into a series called Complaints. Tweaks go into tweaks, positives into positives. Wow, this sounds very OCD. And so forth.
Yeah, dude. I'll tell you what, Chaotic Innovator, he's actually paid for advertising on my channel before.
I like him.
Well,
I know who he is.
I went and checked out his channel. I actually ended up subscribing to it because it's actually pretty interesting stuff. Because he, you know, most of these video game channels, they just kind of like, here's a video game and blow their heads up. But he actually takes a very philosophical tone and explores a lot of like the moral gray areas in video games and uses them as a springboard to talk about more lofty topics of philosophy and politics and shit. And you know, I've even kind of talked to the guy here and there. He's real cool. So yeah, definitely check out that channel. All those links for all that stuff is in the description. We got shirts, we got web comics, we got video creators, got all kinds of creative people with all sorts of neat stuff to check out that are helping support this show. So if you support them, you're also supporting us as well. So check that shit out. Another way you can support our show is to check out our Patreon, which we did a big ad for at the beginning of the show, and also DP On Demand. We got new episodes of Ask the Kirks coming. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for that. We're going to be shooting more of those before we go on our trip. So those should be coming out next week. New episodes of role play coming soon, I think. I think there's actually some still out there that haven't been released yet. Got all kinds of cool stuff on there. Post shows, private shows, great way to support the show as well. DP On Demand.
Check it out.
Is it time for them to learn something?
Yeah, sure. Why the fuck not?
It's time for our audience to learn.
Time to learn something.
Yep.
All right.
We got to educate these people, man.
There's a lot of, I don't know if you guys remember the genesis of this segment, but people said our show wasn't very educational.
Yeah, they said it was too lowbrow and there was not enough educational content, not enough information. Nobody's learning anything.
A nice little short one today.
Yeah.
Masosa inapolipinus?
Inaquilipinus. Inequal penis.
Inequilipinus. Okay. Masosa inequilipinus. Penis is a species of beetle in the family Cerambycidae.
Yeah.
It was described by Maurice Pick in 1944. It is known from Vietnam.
It has the smallest penis of any beetle species, hence its name.
Thankfully, I'm not considered a beetle species. Otherwise, I'd have it.
You're a homo inaquilipinus, dude.
Yeah, homo inaquilipinus.
Oh my god, this poor beetle, man.
Poor beetle.
It's to walk around being named after its unequal penis.
Poor beetle penis. Barely a micron in diameter.
Tiny little penis. Tiny little beetle penis.
Someone in the chat says, let's go insane and learn 2 things today. What do you guys think? You wanna learn something else?
It was pretty short.
That was kind of a short one, but then again, so was that beetle's dick.
Dude, I just reminded myself why I don't look at chat. You know, we just had like a little funny moment where we riffed a little bit, and I looked at the chat and somebody saying, "Fake laugh, Paul." Like, holy shit, dude.
Fake laugh, Paul.
The joyless crew is here, dude.
That was a fake laugh.
Totally fake.
I could tell.
Time to learn something.
All right, one more. William Reeves.
He plays
cricketer.
cricket, my favorite sport. I watch it every day, actually.
William Reeves, 1881 to 13th of September 1962, was an Australian cricketer. He played 3 first-class cricket matches for Victoria between 1907 and 1910.
Wow.
William Reeves, we salute you.
Yes, you Australian piece of shit. You played a good game of cricket, man.
You played 3 good games of cricket.
And we
son of a
remembered you
bitch.
here tonight on the Drunken Peasants podcast.
William Reeves is forever immortalized.
And
I don't
the
know
next
why-
generation of neckbeards knows about
I don't know
him now.
why, guys, but you guys almost sound like you're underwater right now for some reason. I'm not sure why that's happening.
Is the effects knob up at all?
Nope. The effects knob is not up.
Yeah,
I can turn it up. We could just go full effects if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
No? You don't like this artistic direction?
No.
Okay. I don't
It
know
was
why we
working
sound like
fine
we're
last
underwater.
night. It was fine last night during the private show, so I don't know what's up.
Maybe I don't know, space signals or something.
Yeah, space lasers.
Space lasers. Makes sense.
Space.
That's my plausible
race.
explanation. I could just punch the soundboard. Maybe it'll
Do it.
Or maybe it's the Discord call. It could be.
Could
Yeah,
be.
let me.
Could be.
I'll stop it and start it again. How about that?
Let's
yeah.
leave and
recall us.
recall. I'll leave and come back.
I did too. It seems better already.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, sounds better already.
All right.
So, yeah, just
that
had a buggy
seems
Discord
to
call.
solve that. Hey guys, I noticed there haven't been any classic private shows uploaded to DP on demand lately. Were the ones streamed on Huzza lost forever? Blah blah blah
No.
blah blah.
There's a few that were up there that we did upload. We're past those chronologically, but there were a few that were lost. I think I know of someone who has them, but when I tried to contact them, they didn't get back to me, so I don't know.
Yeah. So if anyone out there has those private shows,
Yeah.
we'll maybe we'll come back next week and we'll tell you exactly which ones we're looking for, because some were lost. I think like 2 or 3 were lost.
I am gonna upload a classic one coming up really soon. So
Yeah, so we do have some new private shows coming to DP on demand very shortly. So yep, that's true. You guys ready to play a rousing little game?
Sure. What game are we playing?
This game is called Florida or Africa.
Oh, this is a fucking rig, dude.
We need to just have some rap music with some, and then some jungle music.
Oonga looga booga looga looga.
Holy shit, dude! Come on.
Sorry. All right, so there's some different rules than we've played with the last few times. There's 10 headlines. You have to guess whether they're from Florida or Africa. Some of them, I won't say how many, might be things I made up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
See, totally fucking rigged by
All right,
TJ.
so listen. Obviously, if you get Florida or Africa right, that's 1 point. But if you spot one of the ones that I made up, that's worth 3 points.
You just got to get into TJ's psychology to spot these, dude. Because I know.
So, Paul, you're calling that you're going to spot one of the fake ones.
I think I'm gonna smell the fakey.
Ooh.
Maybe you will.
I don't
maybe
think so.
you will.
Paul ain't got this.
Maybe you will.
Your fucking number, Paul. I'm not going to look, TJ. I'm already going to win.
So TJ,
Man. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for interrupting. I was just going to say, any comments on your pathetic higher or lower performance last night?
I think the game was obviously rigged against me. But, you know, I'm willing to...
Yeah, I beat you by a score of, 16-2, so...
Yeah,
You know,
it's
whatever.
pretty horrible. It's pretty fucking embarrassing.
I gave
Well, we'll
TJ
see.
5 attempts to beat my score, and he couldn't. And he got
Not
zeros. He got zeros on half of them.
Well, let's see who wins this game.
Florida or
Florida or Africa, with a couple made-up ones thrown in there. So.
Okay.
As I said, if you get the Florida or Africa right, 1 point. If you spot one of the made-up ones, you get 3 points.
Okay.
I will keep score. Let's begin. Man accused of lesbian's murder wants case dropped.
Florida.
Yeah, that's Florida.
Florida, says Paul. Florida, says Scotty.
Florida.
Florida.
Florida, says Ben. And you are all wrong. That is Africa.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh, fair enough.
Ooka looka booka dooka.
I should have known
Paul,
because it was a murder.
That wasn't me. That was him doing the Ooka
That
Looka.
was you, Paul. You fucking racist
Dude.
piece of shit.
Woman attacks police with toothbrush.
That has to be Florida, dude.
Woman attacks police with toothbrush.
I'm going with fucking Florida.
Why? Because Africans don't brush their teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Who's got a toothbrush in Africa?
Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, I'll say Florida as well.
Everyone says Florida. And I think everyone gets a point.
Good.
Bam.
Okay, Florida it is. Yeah, nobody's got a toothbrush in Africa.
Well, I mean, the rich people do, but it's
Man.
very few.
Yeah, but the rich people aren't stabbing each other.
Man caught pants down raping a lame goose.
Man caught pants down raping a lame goose.
I'm going to throw out fake, dude.
You think TJ
Scotty
made
says
this one
it's
up?
fake.
Fake, bitch.
Nah, I don't think it's fake. I'm going to say Africa because I think they'd be raping geese over there.
Africa says Paul.
I say Florida.
Wow.
Ben says Florida. And the only one to score a point this round is... Who said Africa? It was Paul, right?
Yep.
That's right. Paul scored.
Yep.
Damn it.
Yep. See, I know, dude. I know they'd be fucking geese over there. I know what's going on.
Paul's like, look, I know they're primitive there. Look, I'm Paul. I'm not a racist, but I'm telling the truth. Come on.
Raping a lame goose.
Raping a lame little goose.
What Paul does in his spare time.
Nurse arrested for urinating in difficult patient's food.
That sounds like Florida, dude.
Florida. Because there's so many nursing homes there and shit.
Exactly, yeah.
Read the headline again.
Nurse arrested for urinating in difficult patient's food.
Could I have that headline used in a sentence, please?
That headline is a sentence.
I think TJ. I think this is fake. I'm calling fake on this.
Calling fake. You know what? Fuck that. I'm matching Paul. Fake.
I'm calling fake on this. I think TJ. I think this came out of TJ's subconscious.
Paul says fake.
I say
Scotty,
fake.
Do you say fake as
I'm
well,
saying
Scotty?
fake. I don't want to drop 3 points to Paul.
And Ben,
Fake.
what do you say?
Fake.
Fake. Everyone's switching to fake with Paul. All right, you each get 3 points.
Bam, dude.
See, you guys are welcome.
Thank you, dude. I'll take it, man.
You guys are welcome. Yeah, because you guys were all locked in on Florida, and I smelled a rat. You were making fun of me for getting that headline read back, and I was like, that just sounds like TJ.
I take it back then, dude.
World's ugliest man sires 8th child.
That sounds like Africa.
World's ugliest man sires 8th child.
Yes.
Is this Africa or Florida?
Africa.
See, is that just your inherent bias because you think black people are ugly kicking in, and you're like, man, dude,
Is that your-
black
is that
Africans
just
are
your-
ugly.
hold
Actually,
on,
number of
Paul.
kids.
Paul, is that just your inherent bias thinking all people that live in Africa are black?
Wow.
Oh shit!
Oh
dude.
shit.
You fucking got me, dude. Yeah, this is Florida.
Florida says Paul.
Africa.
Africa says Scotty. Ben?
Africa.
Africa. Scotty and Paul score. I'm sorry,
Damn.
Scotty and Ben score.
Scotty.
Oh,
Ben,
we
got it.
pulled
Oh,
even
okay.
with
I was like,
Paul.
That's fine. I took a stab.
So far, you guys are tied up with 5 points apiece.
Yeah, it's a dead heat.
Man beats restaurant owner and daughter over cold chicken.
Florida.
Florida says Scotty. Very quickly.
Man beats restaurant owner
And daughter
and daughter.
over cold chicken.
I want to say Florida on this one.
Florida. I got 2 Floridas. What does Ben say?
I'll go with Florida too.
And the tie remains.
Wow.
Everyone scored a point.
6 all.
Yeah, because that had to have been in the U.S. because
666.
remember that news story where everyone was pissed off that Popeyes didn't have any chicken? You ran out of chicken? What? How my children supposed to eat?
Prison inmate forced to eat his ears.
Prison inmate forced to eat his ears.
Forced to eat his ears.
I mean, my immediate gut react. Maybe I shouldn't even share it because you guys be copying my shit and getting all kinds of points you didn't earn.
Fucking inmates.
Made up, dude.
You think that you're calling BS on this one?
I have a feeling TJ made this shit up, dude.
I mean, yeah, because it's got cannibalism, which is, you know, TJ. It's a TJ thing. So there's a good chance it's made up, but I don't think it is.
All right, Paul's going with real. Paul
Because
dropped me 3 points, Paul. You dropped 3 points, dude. No, but go ahead. I do want you to select one. That's not fake.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Africa.
Africa says Paul. Fake says Scotty. Ben.
Africa.
Africa. So I have 2 Africas and 1 fake, and the Africas have it.
Yes.
Oh, rigged.
Yes.
It's fucking rigged, dude.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna try and sneak one
It's fucking
cannibalism
rigged.
bullshit in there and have us think it was.
I demand to see the article after the show, TJ. I demand to see it.
4-time drug felon who survived machete attack becomes hate preacher.
Okay, this is a say it again. 4-time.
4-time drug felon who survived machete attack becomes hate preacher.
Hate preacher.
Fuck. That seems like Florida.
I don't know, dude, because they do that. But what's it? Hate
Man,
preacher?
man, they
Are
know
you even
4
allowed to be a hate preacher in Africa? Don't they just? I don't know.
There's definitely some crazy preaching that goes on in Africa.
Yeah, but like, what's a hate? Yeah, what's?
I feel it's Florida.
I'm gonna go with my gut and say Africa.
Okay.
Africa says
Fair
Paul.
enough,
Florida
fair
says
enough.
Scotty.
I'm gonna go with Africa.
And it is Florida.
Bam!
Claw's back. He's back in it.
2 more.
2 remain.
Man's penis bitten by venomous snake in restaurant bathroom.
Fake.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think this came out of TJ's fears and shit. This is fake. I'm calling fake on this one too.
Damn, I am losing 3 points fake.
You're all right. It's his fake.
Yep.
Ha!
But you know what? Honestly,
as soon as
though,
I heard penis, I knew TJ made it up.
it was actually based on something that really happened, but it happened in Virginia.
Oh.
So,
okay.
but it didn't actually bite his penis. It bit a woman's foot in a restaurant.
1 more. Man with a 3-way tie.
Wow.
No, Paul's ahead
Oh, he's ahead?
by 1 point.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
I thought no,
I've
him and Ben are even.
No, you and Ben are even, and Paul is 1 point ahead.
How is he 1 point ahead?
Because I got one that you guys both dropped
we
early
did.
on.
Oh, we
Man
did?
runs through woman's
But-
house naked.
but didn't you-
Tries.
but
I've been keeping score the whole
But didn't
time.
didn't he drop one though too? He dropped one, and we were all even.
You can go back and check the tape if you want.
I'm starting to keep score. I don't trust your scorekeeping methods, dude.
All right, then
That's
you go ahead.
that does not seem like Paul's ahead according to my count.
Well, then you're wrong.
Well, you're wrong.
Man runs through woman's house naked, tries on her clothing.
Wow.
Florida.
Yeah, I'm gonna say somebody's on some flocka in Florida.
Read it again.
Man runs through woman's house naked, tries on her clothing.
Africa.
Africa says Scotty. Florida say Paul
Why,
and
why
Ben.
not?
And Paul and Ben are right.
Yes.
Scotty with 10 points. Ben with
By the
11
way,
points. Paul with 12 points.
Rigged.
There are people in the chat saying it's tied, but I don't know.
It
I
is
haven't
tied.
been keeping score.
I'm pretty sure it's tied. Like my tally
No,
in
you
my head.
guys are tied. Not me.
Right. So we would have tied for first then.
All right. Well, maybe I did a tally wrong at one
I think
point.
TJ, you know what? There has to be a tiebreaker, dude.
A tiebreaker? Well, I don't have any more.
Let's fucking. You know what? Fuck that.
You know
dude.
what? I can't. I claim TJ's fat privilege. He wasn't even counting my fucking points right. TJ
Damn.
and
One
his
second.
fat
You know what we
fucking
can find?
privilege.
Here, because I'm already out of contention. I'll fucking. Let's see. Let's see if we can fucking fool them, dude.
Those Africa stories are hard to find, so.
Let's see here. I bet you we can find.
Is there one?
Oh, is there one? Okay, here you go.
Man accused of attacking girlfriend with banana.
Man accused of attacking girlfriend with banana.
With banana.
I'll go with Africa.
Yeah, that sounds like some kind of African rape thing.
You're both wrong. It's Florida.
Wow. So
All right,
the
tie.
remains.
It's a tie. It's a tie.
Yeah, we just got to call it a tie.
Because, I mean, we could just keep picking the same answer and it could go on forever anyway.
Man charged after drawing on child's homework.
Florida.
Yeah, that is Florida.
I mean, obviously.
Whatever.
Someone charged.
There's a tie. There just has to be a tie.
We need a tie-breaking thing. Like,
all right. Well, the next time we do this, I will develop some sort of tie-breaking mechanism.
Okay, yeah, we got to come up with something.
Yeah,
and Scotty will keep score, I guess.
Yeah.
The Drunken Peasants itself has a Wikipedia article now. Congratulations on being considered notable. On the subject, how do you feel about Wikipedia's goal to disseminate free information? I mean, I love Wikipedia. You got to kind of take it with a grain of salt and make sure you verify everything you read there.
I mean, they're pretty good about getting rid of bullshit, especially on major topics and stuff.
They've done studies that show it's more reliable than
I think
encyclopedias.
It's a great resource.
Well, it would be, wouldn't it? Like a curated encyclopedia that's constantly self-correcting and adding new information. Yeah, it's good.
But it's also easy to sneak misinformation on there.
So you just got to take everything with a grain of salt, unfortunately.
Because there are people with agendas.
Shouldn't you do that to begin with, though?
You should do that if you're reading a fucking encyclopedia.
Yes, you should.
I think it's great, though.
Someone said, too bad Wikipedia is about to die. I don't think Wikipedia is going anywhere. I think if Wikipedia actually was going to die, people would freak out and be like, shit. So, yeah.
Oh, God, the next segment. The next fucking segment.
We actually covered this last night on the private show, but we're going to cover it again here because
this is too good.
We can't just restrict
asshole.
Yeah. The manatee has gone on the offensive, not against TJ or Paul or Ben or Scotty, but now is resorted to attacking his own
He's
family.
attacking his own family.
Stop attacking my family.
Brett Keane attacked my family. Wait a minute, that's me. Oh,
Yeah.
Maybe Brett just got jealous because we were attacking his family. He's like, I want to attack my family too.
Yeah.
Is the manatee back? Sort of.
He's not.
He's not back on YouTube.
Which is the stipulation. That's the stipulation.
The stipulation. Right there.
That's the stipulation, is that he has to be back on YouTube making videos. Well, I think the stipulation was making videos.
Yeah. Well, I think it was making videos on YouTube.
Okay.
Yes,
whatever.
on YouTube.
A return to YouTube.
Got it.
So if Brett doesn't, I think I have about 5 months left, and if Brett doesn't return to YouTube in that time, I owe everyone on the panel an Xbox One X.
Yeah, but you got drunk and like already did all this fucking shit where you would just cheat to win anyway. You would buy one.
I mean, I'll definitely be trying to entice Brett into making a video.
You'd rather give Brett. Hold on, you'd rather give Brett an Xbox than give us an Xbox. God,
yeah,
dude.
Dude, I think we got to come in with a ruling on that, dude. You are not allowed to bribe the manatee with any kind of funds.
All right.
If you're gonna lure him back, you got to do it with your words, dude. Because everybody knows the manatee is for sale. I mean, come on, that's not what this was about.
All right, fair enough.
Attack his family.
Anyway,
he doesn't have any family left that he hasn't attacked.
Dorn.
Brett Keane is writing a diary now on his webpage.
Dear diary.
And the first entry in his diary is, what's been going on with me, is what it's called. It should be called A Screed Against My Family. Because that's what it is. I'll skip the shit about his sister because it's boring and it has nothing to do with anything we really know anything about. But he starts in on Justin about 2 paragraphs down and never stops. My brother and I have degraded. I've grown tired of constant lying and narcissism. We last night that the manatee doesn't know how to spell narcissism.
There is a new, what do we call him? Keanism.
Yeah, narcissism.
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 Not narcissist.
I'm
narcissism.
tired of his lying and narcissism. For the last few years, his constant lying brought me to a point where when he talks, I just zone out. Wow. Yeah, like exactly like what it's like watching a Brett Keane video. He just goes through musicians and potentially creative people like a knife in a wet paper bag.
What?
Mixed metaphors.
Can we read that one again?
That's a manatee metaphor if I've ever heard one.
Just repeat that line.
He goes through like a knife in a wet paper bag. Yes.
Everyone says that all the time, right?
Yeah.
Like a knife through a wet paper bag.
It's like, what?
I knew if he ever got big, to make it big, I would soon disappear from his life. But he never advanced. His ability as a guitar player, good. But his attitude and personality smells of shit. Why? Here are the 4 reasons why Justin Keane, the clearly superior Keane, is awful. And these are hilarious. He's become a guy who has the talent, but cares so little about other people, he sabotages every person and opportunity he gets. As TJ said last night, other than the talent, that's Brett.
Yeah.
Everyone else is to blame when things go south.
That's Brett.
Will not take advice and blows everything out of proportion.
Wow. Brett! That's not only is that Brett, that's more Brett than it is any other human being on the face of the earth.
Will not take criticism.
Brett, I politely disagree with you. I can't believe this. I want to scheme and destroy you.
So, I mean, he really does go on and on and on about what an awful person his brother is. I'll try and read a paragraph I didn't read last night because we didn't get to all of this. So what was the last straw? I tried giving him one last chance. Massive shit. Oh, no, we did read this. I'll skip ahead. He informed me after we had a long talk, we'd do some stuff on Friday. I came over. He tells me that he plans on doing all his old songs with one single guy who he knew for a few months or more. Why the guy didn't know how to play any of his own tunes to begin with is anyone's guess. This is like manatee drama. So he went over to help his brother work on music, and this is his bitching about that social interaction. He informed me he would not require any keyboards for any of the old material. So basically, if we went live, I would be dead air for 8 lengthy tracks. Like, if you went live on anything that he wanted people to hear, you'd be dead air completely because you wouldn't be on the track.
Brett, can you take a fucking hint? Okay, obviously your brother was just being nice to you, and it's like, there was no keyboarding on this album. It's like, yeah, Brett, you've been written off the album because you fucking suck, dude.
Nobody wants 80s synthesizer keyboard in metal right now, especially not just the final countdown, which is probably all you can play.
Can you weave this in, bro? We're gonna fucking make it. I'm gonna help you realize your dreams. I'm gonna be a star.
I'm Brett. I'm gonna help you realize your dreams. I'm Brett. I'm here. I'm here.
The dream maker.
I'm here, Justin. Brett, we're really full up on keyboard for this album and any future projects.
It was clear to me that my brother was not making any effort to expand or allow anyone else to contribute any ideas. Why would he want your stupid ass input on anything he's doing? He's actually good.
So this is what happened. Brett obviously was like, his brother's like, yeah, you come over and chill, Brett. And Brett's like, here's all my musical ideas for your new album. And he's like, they're really not necessary.
I think you need to put the keyboards in right here instead of the big rock solo.
It's like, that's not why I had you over here, bro.
Keyboard solo.
Brett could be fucking Mozart by the time, if all the free time he's had in his life, if he just practiced his piano, Brett could be a fucking classical pianist at this point. He's the one that chooses to fucking sit around and do nothing with his life of any fucking worth or note. I mean, what does Brett fucking expect at this point? He's like, he shows up in his brother's life and he goes, you know what? That'd be like if TJ was writing a book and I'm like, hey TJ, I've written a book. Just insert these 5 chapters into your book because I wrote them.
Dude, this is beautiful. Listen to this sentence. My brother has complained all his life that no one gives him a chance. No one cares. Everyone is full of shit. I don't think he's self-aware of his self-projection. Is that the best? Is that the best sentence you've ever heard in your life?
Someone said put Brett on cowbell, dude. Brett would fuck that up. Brett could do nothing. Brett deserves no role in Justin's fucking life, especially in music. Brett has no musical talent.
Wait, no, fuck that.
I don't think.
Did you hear that sentence that just fucking happened?
I don't think he is self-aware of his.
He's not self-aware, and he's projecting. He's literally projecting his projection onto his brother.
Yeah.
Well, dude,
What?
This is Brett's like subconscious coming out in his writing, dude.
Oh my god.
It's so apparent how Brett actually feels and what he actually thinks. If you read his writing, every time he puts faults on people, it's usually faults that he possesses. Like when he attacks you, it's like almost imagine like Brett feels like he's like a failed version of you. Yeah. And the only reason he failed, TJ, was because you made him fail. Like,
yeah, you ruined him.
Well, now it's his brother that's getting the. I guess now that he's withdrawn from YouTube, he's got to turn on his own family and clan.
Brett has to have an enemy. He has to have the fucking boogeyman.
You're so right. You are so fucking right. That is so central to the manatee's psychology. He always has to have somebody he's fighting. And the reason he has nobody but his family is because he's off fucking YouTube. He's got nobody to argue with anymore. So he's now his sister and his fucking brother are getting thrown under the bus, and his dad. He
has to be opposed to somebody, and it's just obvious. You read his writing, it's like because he shrunk the circle. It was TJ, because TJ was the only one of any note that was actually talking about Brett at this point. I mean, no one gives a shit about Brett. His time has come and gone. Like, and the funny thing is true the lack of self-awareness, because Brett's only relevancy is being made fun of. If you actually look at Brett's content that's not molested or made fun of or anything that happens to it, no one watches it.
Yeah.
That's why I would always remind him on Twitter. It's like, Brett, I have more Twitter followers. And it wasn't because I was actually bragging. It was just to point out to Brett how silly this shit is. And how someone that doesn't even take it seriously is doing better than him. And like, Brett, just take a hint, dude. If my half-ass attempt at doing this is better than what you're doing full-time, then you have serious issues and need to do something else with your life.
What is what's the deal with his father? Because I guess his father who punched his teeth out is back in his life, you said?
Yeah, he says that it's just a short little blurb. It says, last but not least, my father moved up here. That went nowhere for my kids, wife, or me. No wonder my mother got so sick of being around a vacant, empty asshole. That's all he says about his dad.
But his dad's back.
Yeah, I guess his dad's back in Festus.
His dad's back to punch a few more teeth out.
Grandpa Manatee's back in the old pond again. Dad, look, I got new teeth. Good, all the better to knock out, piece of shit. I asked my sister to swim over there and ask him if he wanted to see the waterheads, and I got no reply. So we've just been grazing on our algae over here.
Edward Thibodeau, who just donated $10, says, Brett's lack of self-awareness made me laugh so hard a third testicle descended.
Wow, you became Pimp Monk, dude.
Now you're on the fast track to success.
I like that. He's gonna punch the gums out now. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do at this point. He's gonna punch Brett's
He's gonna punch Brett's gums out. Maybe he's there to punch Brett's fucking kids' teeth out.
What's all this homoerotic link bullshit?
I do happen to have a classic Brett Keane clip.
Let's take a look.
Let's look at it, man.
It's funny because the title is Nadian Chambers, atheist man blames Christians for failing to get a job.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, he's one to talk.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keane from God TV Radio. Make sure you check out all my YouTube channels, links in the description, and also check out my gaming
Somebody pointed out
Game.
that when the manatee gets to this phase of like the dye job has grown out, it kind of looks like he's got a normal haircut and he's just wearing some big floppy hat on top of that.
It's true. Wig, dude. It looks like he's bald with a fucking wig.
Yeah.
I always thought he just looked like a fucking dead skunk was on his head.
Dude, I wish Brett would shave his head, man. That'd be fucking funny as shit. Dude.
He looks like a fat, failed male version of Cruella de Vil or some shit.
Check out my gaming channel, Games You Love, including my brother's channel. Connect with me through Twitter and Facebook if you want to have some good discussion. Also, if you'd like
really
to...
accentuates Brett's bulbous fucking nose and face. Like,
I know.
He really has a fucking... His face just juts the fuck out.
Yeah.
It's like some people just... Like, Brett, you age so poorly. You've aged so... Like your face is just like... it's just like these two fucking... Like fat rolls of blubber in like your cheeks, like it's like Brett stuffing his cheeks with food.
It almost looks like if you grabbed the bottom of his cheek, right where his mustache end, and pulled it up, there'd be some gills under there. He's just got these big old lumpy bags hanging on the end.
You just wait till Waterworld happens, then we'll see who the superior fucking species is.
Of course, Brett's fucking landlocked in the middle of fucking Missouri. So
Me and Kevin Costner's gonna have a real advantage, and we
have a real adventure together.
Participate in my live shows, simply check out the links in the description. It's pretty fucking simple.
You know what I thought about Brett the other day too? Like, there's stuff where it's like The Room, you know, and shit like that, like Trolls 2. It's so bad it's good. And Brett's like almost in the threshold where it's almost so bad it's good, but it's just not quite. He's just missing that fucking certain, just like weird thing that makes you like bad shit. Like,
you know what is lacking is energy. Like, because if you watch like The Room or something like that, those terrible movies, they have like a certain like freneticism to them. Like stuff's always happening. Brett's always just a fat lump on a fucking couch.
Like even in my
not
impersonation,
even a couch, but a dirty mattress.
Like even in my impersonation of Brett, I have to step it up a couple notches to make it listenable. You know what I mean? Like if I was actually fucking impersonating Brett, it would be just. Anyways, we're sorry when I have some good discussion. Come to my Facebook and my brother's Awesome Sauce the Boss channel. Of course, links are in the descriptions. Anyway, you know, like it would just be like the blandest bullshit.
Yeah, you gotta kick it up a notch.
You have to take Brett 2 notches up to make him palatable to the average person.
Why is Brett so fucking low energy? Is it really just because of his health, or is he out of shape, or is he just like one of those people that's just like really dull?
Were you serious about the Xbox offer, TJ? Which offer? The offer to them or the offer to Brett?
Yeah, dude. I think somebody's perpetrating like Brett's actually gonna have $5 to give to.
That person's name was blocked for some reason. It's Brett the Stallion Keane.
Okay,
yeah, that makes sense.
Is that offer real, TJ?
No, Paul says I can't do that.
Yeah, so there's no Xbox for Brett.
I'm not allowed to bribe Brett to make a video.
You can't.
I can't outright bribe him. That's fine. Fair enough. Because that's true. It kind of ruins the experiment.
You've got to manipulate his psychology, TJ.
Yeah. I can't directly lure him back with material goods.
Dude, maybe we should get Brett cocaine or meth or something. Dude, Brett, you live in the middle of Missouri. Surely you can get your hands on some fucking meth. You'd lose weight.
That would require money.
And you... Oh, dude, Brett gets plenty of money. He could buy meth. Okay, look, I don't think Brett's rolling in the fucking dough, but Brett fucking clearly has some fucking income.
Somebody's supporting the manatee. Probably the taxpayers of Missouri.
I'm sure Dorn has some bullshit job.
Yeah, Dorn might have some job.
I think Dorn is a waitress or something.
I heard she used to be. I don't know if she still is. That was years and years ago. She used to be a waitress somewhere.
I want to talk about Nadia Chambers, a homosexual man who sits on the internet and claims that they want gays as well as transgenders and transsexuals to get along with Christians.
God, man, some of those words are so hard for him to say with just a head full of gums.
Transgenders with Christians right here.
The interesting thing about Nadia Chambers too is that like he was friends with her for a while, and you know respected the pronouns and all that shit. But then when she said something against him or said something he didn't like, all of a sudden it's like, just a man in fucking drag.
Yeah, if you guys
talks all kinds of bullshit.
If you guys remember, one of the first times Brett and I were on this show at the same time, he asked if he could have her on, and we were like, no. This was like his best buddy. Like they were buddies.
to use this to get Brett some meth.
All right, I'd rather use it to not do that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not getting Brett meth, dude.
Yeah,
Fuck
don't
that.
ever use any money to get Brett anything.
Actually, I did buy one of his shirts though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like
go to Brett's shirt store and buy it. I just want you all to know I'm setting a new trend where the Walrus Ego shirt is now cool. So yeah, go buy.
Good luck with that.
Go buy the Walrus Ego shirt
if you want to give the manatee $15.
Yeah, if you really want to support Brett's future meth habit. Go buy one of his shirts.
Or you could just steal the picture and make one yourself.
Yeah, dude, fuck that, Paul.
Don't do that.
You know what, Paul? You should embrace it and start selling the shirt yourself, dude.
Yeah, I could, dude.
You should just fucking do it, Paul. Just set up your own and make money off Brett's idea.
Yeah, that would be pretty funny. I may do that if people actually start buying this fucking Walrus Ego shirt.
Dude, I would set it up and just sell it yourself, Paul. I bet you people will buy it. Just to spite Brett, dude. Just to spite fucking Brett.
Born to fail.
Dorn to fail.
God, let fat trans Cruella DeVille continue.
Go ahead.
Been pushed on them. But there's no Christians who are actually pushing shit on Nadia whatsoever. In fact, any Christians that have ever went into his room and talked to Nadia, which by the way, Nadia is a fake name, that's not the real name of this guy.
This was a dark period for me because, like, I liked to go in and kind of sneak in sometimes and listen to when Brett was talking, but I could not hang with Nadia Chambers hangouts, dude. They were the fucking worst. Like, first of all, she, like, I don't know what's going on in her life or whatever, but, like, you could not, it was like she was on Quaaludes. Like, anything she said was just like, yeah, but if you look at the principal dialect, you know, if you go back to the Roman mythology, you know, and you're just, and then people were like, oh, yeah, and I'm just like, what? Huh? But yeah, those were hard because it was just her and him having a non-conversation about shit he couldn't possibly understand, let alone comprehend.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Christians that have ever approached or interacted with Nadia. Nadia has allowed the truffles of atheists to insult and mock and ridicule people. Not just
truffles of atheists?
Truffles, dude.
Some atheists growing some fucking tasty truffles, dude.
That's a new Keaneism right there, dude. I've never heard him say that.
Truffles as a description of a quantity.
What was he trying to say? What was he trying to come up with?
Truffles. Well, you know, pigs can smell truffles. What the fuck you want?
Truffles?
Truffles of atheists.
Maybe that's how he's making his money with that upturned nose. He's out in the fucking garden sniffing for truffles and shit, and Dorn sells them on eBay or something.
I'll smell some truffles.
We got two Keaneisms tonight: truffles of atheists and narcissism.
Narcissism, truffles, dude. Wow.
Can you imagine the narcissism of these truffles of atheists coming in here? So narcissistic.
What was he trying to say?
I don't know.
Somebody's saying truckfuls in the chat, maybe, but
Man,
like,
I don't know. That's the closest thing.
Why would you land on truffles and not correct yourself?
Can we hear that again?
Yeah, it's just like rewind it like
let's hear that again,
10 seconds. Yeah.
the truffles of atheists to insult and mock, ridicule.
I insult the shit out of my truffles.
Truffles?
Truffles. Bundles?
Truffles, though.
I don't know, dude. Troves, yeah.
So
many words he could. There's literally so many fucking words he could have used there.
Truffles.
But truffles is where he said it.
Truffles of atheists.
Could have said gaggles, bushels, fucking
truffles,
legions.
I've got delicious mushrooms made of atheists.
I can just keep getting flashes of him working on a truffle farm. Just crawling around in his boxers, sniffing in the dirt.
I got a winner over here. I smell truffle.
Got some truffles.
Or truffles of truffles over here.
Truffles of truffles.
Oh my god.
Got truffles by the truffle bowl.
Someone just said, "Give me some hope for my chemo, please." Give you hope. I give you hope. I
give you hope.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers, man.
Yeah.
Hope Ray.
Woo! Then $10 to use this to get Brett some truffles.
Oh, Brett can find all
Dude,
the truffles.
Brett
he
is
needs.
the best truffle pig infested, dude.
Brett is a truffle pig, dude. Oh god, dude, we gotta do some fan art of this, dude.
All right, send your Brett Keane truffle fan art to fangasm@drunkenpeasants.com.
And if we use it for a shirt, we'll give you some fucking money.
Yeah,
how about that?
If we use it for a shirt, we'll give you money. If we show it on the show, then you get it shown on the show.
Oh my god, truffles, dude.
I give you truffles of money. Bring on the nukes.
Oh man.
The Brett truffle pig.
Truffles.
I just imagine if like a farmer just unleashing Brett in a mountainside and Brett just
Hey guys. God, old Betsy, my truffle pig, just don't sniff them out like she used to. You know what actually sniffs out truffles even better than pigs is manatees.
Yeah.
Got to get you a manatee. I got one called Brett Keane. Best truffle sniffing nose in all the lands.
Oh, man.
Not just about their religion and their faith, but the way they look and the way they sound. Now, Nadia claims to have problems with the way Nadia looks. Nadia doesn't like the person that they see whenever they look in the mirror. But they don't have any problem sitting there doing absolutely fucking
Why are you
nothing
still doing
but-
the they shit when you just called her a homosexual man at the beginning of the screed? Like, it just shows you he spent so much time being her friend that it's automatic for him to use these weird pronouns that she wanted.
You know what? If someone has they want you to use different pronouns, you know, you can decide whether you want to do that or not. But to do it when you like them and then just to stop the second they piss you off
is childish
that's
and
scummy
bullshit.
and just typical Brett Keane behavior. Wretched.
He can't help if he learns that you have a button on anything. Like, if he learns that you've got, like, childhood trauma or depression or anxiety or anything, he can't help but use it against you, no matter what. Anything. I'm literally any weakness that you have, any realness that you give him, he will use against you.
Paul's ego sperm can't swim very well.
Yeah. He's just like, wow.
His sperm are more modal than your entire body, though, Brett.
That is true. At least my sperm are swimming in circles.
You're just sitting in one spot.
You're just bloated in the middle of the river. Waiting for your wife to bring you all the algae.
Badass and losers and pieces of shit over and over again. Nadia claims that they want to change the world and change the way people see it on a philosophical level.
Does he say change like
But Nadia,
chains? Kinda?
Yeah, like chains.
Trains.
So I can listen to Brett and see what if he said chains or chains.
Because it kind of sounded like he was saying chains.
Chain smoking, my favorite activity. Let's see, Brett. Let's listen.
Change just might be hard to say with the gums.
Gums. It's a hard word for someone not to
Turn.
I got a pain.
Did you remember last night on the private show we were looking at all of his T-shirts?
Yeah.
He's got like 200 fucking T-shirts.
Yeah.
it's just running a fucking rampant room where it's just about them. What the true motive of Nadia is not to make life easier for transgenders or transsexuals or homosexuals. The idea is Nadia is a squatter. Nadia does not want to go out and get employment. Nadia claims that
Oh my God.
Yet again, Brett, your fucking own subconscious coming
You know
to the
what,
fucking
Brett?
surface. I don't want to go out and get a job.
You missed your fucking calling in life, Brett. You should be working at a movie theater as a fucking projector.
I wouldn't.
All you fucking do.
Yeah, dude. I wouldn't trust him to do it reliably, though.
I don't know.
I'd
It
rather get a
seems to
real
be his
projector.
one true talent.
No, even dude, a normal projector, at least you know how to fix it, and you know that it's going to come to work.
You know what it is? It's that and Brett's in such fucking denial about himself. Instead of just being like, I'm a fat, lazy loser and accepting that's what he is in life, it's like he has all these excuses. He's been making excuses for the last 40 years.
Yep.
And every fault he finds on other people, it just seems like Brett has it himself more so. It's just ridiculous to even hear him talk about it.
Can you believe it's not at Chambers? Don't even want to get a job somewhere? You know?
What do you do again, Brett? What's your career?
Yeah, I'm like, how ballsy, dude. How ballsy to be an unemployed fat sack of shit calling somebody else on not having a job. Look at you.
Perfectly healthy to look at other people's ding-dongs.
Yeah.
Look at other people's dang
Fuck,
dogs.
Brett. Are you guys done with him? Or you?
Is absolutely retarded.
Have we paddled the dead manatee?
Yeah,
enough
I think
time?
we're done.
Enough beating of the dead manatee.
Bye, Brett.
I miss you, Brett. Come back to YouTube, buddy. It's not selfish reasons that I'm saying that.
Shit. Wrong one. Here we go.
Again.
More information.
Corazón, somos la gente, la union. Somos solidaridad. You know what I'm saying? We are together in this, the people and Fidel.
Yeah.
Wow. That's beautiful. I miss Fidel Castro, man. What happened to him?
You should bring it back.
What? Bring what back?
Fidel.
He showed up one night. I didn't fucking bring him.
Fidel.
the people. They yearn for Fidel. And Fidel, he yearns in the same way for the people. You know.
I love it. Tortoise.
Zoo in China showcases inflatable penguins. Single tortoise.
That's the whole zoo?
That's actually a picture from the zoo. They have an inflatable penguin tied to a post.
So it doesn't escape.
Yeah. Here's another one. They have an enclosure with
there's some geese
inflatable penguins
in the background.
Yeah, they have a bunch of farm type animals, and then this is
Dude, this is the best zoo ever.
I think calling this a zoo is generous.
Why is the tortoise in a tank with money? Is that money?
They say in the thing that it's they're calling it a luck tortoise, so people will throw money in it.
It's such good luck to give your money to this tortoise.
Well, luck is a big thing in China, dude. So it's probably
who is actually showing up with money to this zoo?
Somebody.
A zoo in China with a paltry lineup of animals, including no, that's not including. Those are not animals. Including inflatable penguins and a single tortoise has drawn laughs and derision from Chinese netizens. Yeah. The zoo opened recently in China's Yulin City, which is usually in the news for its annual dog meat festival. Well, okay. Chinese news site The Cover reported on Thursday. The Guishan, I don't know, zoo put out advertising saying it had a penguin invasion and added that the zoo had activities on November 25th and 26th, which could educate visitors about living creatures. A banner which shows animals such as an ostrich, a peacock, a crocodile, and penguins from the animated film Madagascar proclaims, "Where to go this weekend? A new zoo has moved in. Come visit."
And they go there. It's a bunch of chickens and geese and inflatable penguins. And a tortoise sitting in a sad little thing covered in dollar bills.
I hope you can't see the whole zoo behind the fucking gate where you pay, man. Because that would just be like, if you looked in there and saw that, like, there's inflatable penguins.
There's some chickens running around and a goose.
All right, so here they have, aside from that, other sights at the zoo include a few roosters in a cage, some geese, and a longevity tortoise that supposedly invites luck. It was placed in a clear fish tank, and several dollar bills and coins had been tossed inside.
Hopefully it doesn't eat them.
Yeah.
One Sina Weibo user posted photos of the zoo and wrote, "My friends happily bought 3 tickets to the new zoo and thought they could see some animals. But who knew when they went in, this was what they saw." Another user sarcastically marveled at the rare wild animals. "Yes, there are even penguins. I laughed until my face cramped," he wrote. In 2013, an African lion in a zoo in Henan was revealed to be a Tibetan Mastiff when it barked. Just a little addendum there.
They had a fake lion.
Dude, this must be for the Chinese fucking rubes.
Come see penguin! Oh, look at it, majestic penguin!
That's not dog. No, that's not
The
dog.
lion thing must be for fucking Chinese rubes who knew nothing. Just like, come here and look, it's a lion.
That real African lion.
It
Look
was
at
a
his
fucking
mane.
dog.
Oh no! What happened?
Barking lion.
You know, barking lion!
Must be some mistake. Someone stole lion, left dog. I don't know what to tell you.
That sounded more Mexican.
I don't know. It just degraded.
I don't know, dude.
Man tries to pay a ticket with pennies, gets choked by guard, and defecates self.
Whoa, dude.
I love this one.
Oh, there's a video, too.
I didn't watch the video, so I don't know if I get to see the actual defecation.
You don't see the defecation. You see the violence that ensues.
Where is the video? Because
it's right there at the top.
Oh, yeah, there it is. If it plays.
If it plays. If it plays.
Video from inside the courthouse. The Royal Oak man claims the court officers didn't like how he paid that ticket, so they grabbed him from behind, choked him, throwing him to the ground so hard that he actually went to the bathroom in his pants.
I don't think that we know that it's an everyday course of business. We poop our pants or that we go around defecating ourselves.
But that's exactly what attorney Jonathan Marco says happened when his client went to pay a parking ticket at Royal Oak's 44th District Court last February. It started when the clerk said Anthony Sevi would have to pay a surcharge on his $10 parking ticket if he paid with his credit card. Sevi didn't like that, so he left, and his attorney says he came back to pay with rolls of pennies. There he is on camera with the court officers and his bag of pennies.
He was not happy about it, so in symbolic protest, he brought back penny rolls to pay for his ticket. And the clerk wasn't too happy about that. They refused to allow him to pay with penny rolls.
The exchange caught on surveillance. You can see Sevi and the court officer exchange words. We're told Sevi was asked to leave, but it didn't end there.
And as he was leaving the courthouse with his back to the court officer began to choke him out, grabbed him, choked him out, brought him to the ground. Mr. Sevi passed out. He defecated himself.
The court officers arrested Sevi and then threw him in jail. Sevi is now suing the...
He has every right to sue them. I mean, he was an asshole to them, but he was leaving, and then they decided to attack him because he had talked shit to them, and how dare he have an opinion they don't like, you know.
Dude, and on top of everything, he crapped his pants, man.
He shit his pants, dude. That's embarrassing.
Dude, pooping in your
And they put him in
pants.
jail.
False arrest, dude.
He probably was in like a holding cell with a bunch of shit up in his ass still. Dude, that's horrible.
The Royal Oak court officers.
I don't think that anyone paying in penny rolls, whether it's, you know, a preferred thing to do for the court clerk, warrants this type of assault and behavior in violation of his constitutional rights.
City Attorney David Gillum says the city has yet to be served with a lawsuit. He is aware of the case, which was investigated by the Oakland County Sheriff's Office. Sevi was charged with assaulting or obstructing a police officer and disturbing the peace. But his attorney says you can plainly see from the video his client was the victim, suffering more than just physical injuries.
Yeah, I don't see him assaulting that cop or battering that cop. I see the cop grabbing him.
Look, the cop touched him. The cop grabs him, and he falls back into the cop, dude.
Oh,
violently.
Therefore assaulting
He
the...
threw his body violently backwards into the cop.
Yeah. That's what happened.
Lasting injuries or psychological injuries he's going to suffer as a result of this. He was supposed to be in a safe place.
The cop then reflexively pulled his hands up,
viciously assaulted
and accidentally choked the guy.
Sevi did plead no contest to disturbing the peace and had the assaulting or obstructing a police officer charge dismissed.
Then he tried to shit on him. How gross is that?
Did it say that charge was dropped? The assaulting... Because, yeah, because he didn't fucking do it. Okay, disturbing the peace is so broadly written that you can pretty much get anyone on that one.
Same thing with, like, disorderly conduct. That's another one.
You know, whether you like it or not, pennies are U.S. currency, and you can pay in those if you wish.
It was only a $10 ticket, too, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, so it wasn't like he tried
$12, and it was in rolls.
Yeah, so whatever. Fuck that. Bunch of crybabies.
Many countries have gotten rid of pennies, and it's a good thing.
Ours should join them, but whatever. We haven't, so blame the government.
There's a penny lobby, dude.
Enough of this shit happens, and we will. People start paying their taxes
There should
and rolls
be
of pennies and shit.
It actually costs more to make a penny than a penny is worth.
Yes, that's true.
Pennies suck. Fuck pennies.
Get rid of them.
I don't even think we should have nickels.
I thought it was actually really interesting. It's like how do they deal with this? In Ridley Scott's case, they just cut Kevin Spacey out of the film.
Spacey cut from film, scenes to be reshot with actor Christopher Plummer.
File this under not gonna work.
They've actually already released some trailer footage with Plummer in the role.
Yeah.
Oh.
Actor Kevin Spacey, one of the big name. You know, one thing that it did improve was Kevin Spacey was wearing some hideous prosthetic makeup kind of stuff for this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was the movie. Remember, you watched the trailer and you were like, "Man, why did they put him in that stupid shit?" Remember that?
Oh yeah.
That was the movie. It looks like they're not going to put Christopher Plummer in that same ridiculous
so maybe it actually
makeup.
ends up improving the movie.
It might actually make the movie a little better.
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows? Actor Kevin Spacey, one of the big-named Hollywood figures caught in a recent wave of accusations of sexual abuse, is reportedly being cut from a film already finished film, and his scenes reshot with another actor. The move has been described as unprecedented.
Huh.
Spacey had, well, it's not unprecedented because we just talked about the Back to the Future stuff, but that's a different reason. Spacey had completed filming in the role of oil tycoon J. Paul Getty for Ridley Scott's All the Money in the World, set for release on December 22nd. Scott will reshoot Spacey scenes with the older actor Christopher Plummer, and the director expects it to still make the release date. The New York Times says spokesman for Sony and the director have confirmed the swap. The Associated Press reports all Spacey scenes will be reshot. People close to the production told AP co-stars Mark Wahlberg and Michelle Williams are expected to participate.
So everybody's got to come back. It's basically just reshooting the fucking whole thing.
What it sounds like to me is like Sony was so afraid of losing money because of the association, obviously, of Kevin Spacey with sexual assault that they just they thought it was better just to reshoot.
There was a movie coming out on Netflix. It was in post-production, so it was already all shot. It was starring and I think directed by Spacey. It was a biopic of Gore Vidal, and they just totally shelved it.
Same thing happened to Louis C.K.
Yep, he had a movie coming out. They totally
called "I Love You, Daddy."
They pulled the film.
Yep.
You know, me personally, I think Netflix, and I said this on Reddit. I commented on the Reddit post. I was like, you know, I feel like Netflix should just release this and let people decide for themselves whether they want to watch it or not. And I got massive upvotes for that. So people apparently, you know, they still wanted to see this movie. You know, everyone can understand why you wouldn't hire Kevin Spacey for new projects, but shelving projects that were already shot and reshooting projects that were already shot just seems kind of weird, kind of overkill. Like, is it really? I mean, you know, what are we going to do? Are we going to go back and like digitally put Christopher Plummer in all of Kevin Spacey's movies?
Yeah, do you think that they'll hit a point? You know, because like Michael Vick, for example, he had or he was arrested for the dogfighting ring, and now he's actually, I think, on Fox Sports.
Yeah.
Do you think that any of these actors like Kevin Spacey will ever come back? And I think they're just kind of done.
I predict most of them probably will at some point, but it's going to be after.
Years. Yeah, it'll be years.
I mean, look, Roman Polanski is still directing films. I think that, and he's literally wanted by the law in another country. So, and he was provably like sodomizing teenage girls and shit. So I think all these guys will be back in some form or another at some point. Even Bill O'Reilly's started to fucking make his comeback.
Oh God, dude.
Ugh.
I'm fine with him staying in retirement, dude.
Well, he ain't.
That's a net win for everybody that Bill fucking got gaffled up.
It really sucks, though, because Kevin Spacey's a better actor than Christopher Plummer is.
Do you think anybody will make a comeback and then get caught wangling again?
Oh, yeah.
Kevin Spacey does it again.
Oh, man.
Kevin probably has a harder road to come back than most. I think, like, you know, Louis C.K. will probably not have to, like, he'll probably be okay again in, like, 5 years or something. Kevin Spacey, because his charge involved, you know, like 14-year-old kids, and
so many have come.
And
to
there
light.
were so many examples of him sexually harassing people on set, just like constant.
Yeah, even during House of Cards, they said he's been accused.
Yeah, I mean, he was grabbing people's balls. He was, you know, standing like obstructing dudes from leaving rooms.
Oh, I agree with this. That what's on the screen right now, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna go sign that.
Yeah, I encourage everyone to sign this. Like,
let's see.
I've tweeted to her before and be like, "This is like, if this person is supposed to be a competent CEO, she has totally failed."
Let's see what it says.
Oh, okay.
All right. Since February 2014, Susan Wojcicki, is that how it's pronounced? Wojcicki?
Wojcicki.
I think it's Wojcicki.
Wojcicki became Chief Executive Officer, CEO of YouTube, which is part of Google. Under her leadership, things started to went downhill.
Started to go downhill, yeah.
Yeah, that's not right. And caused the reputation of YouTube and Google, from the copyright controversy to the 2016 controversy YouTube PR nightmare known as the ad-friendly monetization policy, which was severely criticized by various YouTubers. That the new rules censors and silence this is really poorly written.
Yeah.
YouTubers' freedom of speech and their platforms by demonetizing YouTube videos that deals with controversial subjects like tragedies, natural disasters, politics, and health, etc. And YouTubers loved freedom of speech, but the new ad-friendly monetization rules are still a dire form of censorship by TPTB at Google and YouTube.
Well, I think an issue with this in particular is advertisers have pulled advertising from Google, so they have to actually do. I mean, you can't fully blame YouTube for that, but
I mean,
I think there's a lot of things YouTube has done wrong. I think YouTube as a platform has not communicated well with their creators. They have not really been engaged. They have not really listened. It seems like YouTube is just run from up high and pronouncements are laid out, and they don't really seem to give a shit about the platform or the people that make videos.
I mean, this sounds like something an 8-year-old would turn in.
Yeah, this is
and get a D on.
Yeah, this is garbage. Whoever wrote this, what's that?
I think Brett wrote it.
Yeah, dude, it sounds pretty fucking like there's just like a giant run-on sentence. I don't see any punctuation.
It changes its tense a bunch of times.
Yeah.
It uses the wrong word a bunch of times. I agree with the overall message, though. She's terrible.
But look at how many people have signed this. They must have just read the fucking headline and been like, "Yep,
that's all I need." I mean, I'm still gonna sign it. Fuck that.
Yeah,
fire that.
It's
bitch.
poorly written, but I totally agree with the message.
YouTube's ad policy is a disgrace and a joke. Its communications with the creators have been dog shit. And I don't even necessarily agree with the whole market forces argument, because really, where are these advertisers going to fucking go? Like, Coke has pulled ads. If I was Google, I'd be like, all right, fuck you then. We'll go make a deal with Pepsi.
But
Suck our
YouTube,
dicks.
but YouTube is really expensive to run.
Sure.
So I think with the high hosting cost of running a video set like this, they have to court these major advertisers. Like, they need them to buy ads. And the problem is because it's so unregulated how content is put on YouTube that it's run against content that these corporations find objectionable.
And you know what? This dumb bitch on the screen right here, let's point out the fact that while she was censoring me and censoring people like Kyle Kalinske and, and even Paul's channel.
Yep.
Cinema for Cynics. It's a totally inoffensive fucking channel.
Movie reviews.
Every video we fucking post on there gets a yellow $sign for like at least the first 24 hours.
Nearly every video. Every once in a while it'll get green, but almost
Drunken
never.
Peasants gets it before we even start the stream. Like when I post the link is when we get it.
So it's bullshit. And while that was happening, people were posting borderline fucking kiddie porn to the site and getting ads and getting millions of views.
Yeah, and pedophiles just had free reign to say whatever they wanted.
Fuck yeah, fire Susan Wojcicki, or wherever the fuck her stupid name is.
She has done a terrible job. No one likes the job she has fucking done at all. No one is sitting there like, oh, she's done great. The YouTube platform has gone downhill under her leadership, and Google needs to recognize that. Fire this bitch and put someone else in that knows what they're fucking doing and is going to fucking make an inroad with the creators. The people who...
I'm going to say right
here...
The
lifeblood of this website is not these people.
I'm going to say right here...
people that make content.
Make Scotty the CEO of YouTube.
Let's make fucking YouTube great again, dude.
Scotty, you should run for YouTube CEO.
Okay, first thing is all
it's
SJW
not an election.
Shit. All SJW shit the platforms are pushing is fucking repealed. It's all gone.
It's all gone.
All the fucking YouTube hero shit, that's gone too. And the partner program is fucking only going to be awarded to people that are reviewed.
Cool. Do it. Do it.
Seems like a pretty simple fix.
Well, yeah, because I think the problem is with all the videos is that I know they want to show as many ads as possible, but I think they need to be wise with the content creators they select. I think there can be an automated process, but I think that you can review a lot of this shit. Like they're having to review monetization anyways. Why don't you review channels that you think are a good fit for advertisers and approve those ones?
Yeah, just do it like you did in the original days.
And the other people just don't give them advertising. Just say, nope, you don't qualify. That's it.
Do you remember last night we were watching that MSNBC story where MSNBC got Umbaha's channel terminated?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was crazy.
And they're all happy about it. Like, look at this fucking small dude that's talking crazy shit. We got silenced. Aren't we great? That's fake news, not us.
I'm so glad we could silence dissent against our opinions.
Fucking bring back Umbaha, dude.
Bring back Umbaha.
E.T.
So
William.
What is this one that's up here?
What does this say?
A teacher called police on a Muslim child who has Down syndrome, fearing he could be a terrorist, even though he cannot speak.
Okay.
Mohammed Suleiman, 6, allegedly kept repeating words Allah and boom in class, prompting investigations from the police. Oh my God. So some stupid ass fucking teacher was like, what? He's a terrorist.
So a kid with Down syndrome was saying Allah, which he's probably heard in his house a bunch, and boom, which he's 6. He's not like... That's just normal shit for... Like, little kids say all kinds of weird shit.
It
like,
says here.
what?
It says here he's not even saying shit though, because it says, but his parents from Pearland, Texas, say this cannot be true because he has the mental capacity of a 1-year-old and is unable to talk.
So he's probably
retarded.
just vocalizing.
He's retarded. He's retarded. He's retarded. He's retarded. You ever seen that video?
He's basically he's retarded, and these fucking people, and this not these people, but this teacher is making allegations that are just like, that's kind of sickening. I mean,
It's not true. He doesn't speak at all.
kid has
His
Down
dad,
syndrome.
Mahar Sulman, told Fox 26. So, kid can't even fucking talk. Even if he was saying Allah boom, he's 6. So I don't think that's legitimately a threat, especially when you're talking about a kid with Down syndrome.
Look at this kid, how he's sitting. Look at everything about him. And this is a terrorist? Like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? This teacher needs to be fired for being a fucking retard.
As a substitute. Now that his family has been cleared of any terrorist activity, Mr. Sulman added his family went through hell. The last 4 weeks have been the hardest of my life, he said. A few days ago, I told my family, okay, everything is fine. But although the ordeal is over, Mr. Sulman claims discrimination is at play. Scroll down. She claimed he was a terrorist. He added, this is so stupid. It's discrimination. Actually, it's not implied discrimination. It's actual discrimination. The Pearland Police Department confirmed they found no need for police involvement, but the Child Protective Services investigation remains open. The Pearland Independent School District said it could not name the teacher who made the call due to privacy laws. Fuck that.
Yeah, seriously.
Tell us who this bitch is.
She made this a public matter.
Yeah. You think this is a terrorist, like, based on what? Like, I can't fathom this. Like, you see a fucking 6-year-old kid with Down syndrome, and you're like, your first thought is
terrorist.
They come.
Terrorist?
This little boy's overhearing some plots.
This Down syndrome kid's building a bomb in his basement. Allah boom! Allah boom!
Allah boom! That means Allah boom! He's a terrorist.
Allah!
Oh wait, he can't even vocalize. He has the mental capacity of a 1-year-old. Like, really?
He just couldn't help giving himself up. He was so
Allah.
excited about the bomb and being a follower of Allah that he just couldn't shut up long enough to tell everyone.
Wonderful.
Allah boom.
Allah.
Wonderfully stupid.
Boom. Allah boom. Allah boom. Guides allows boys who identify as female to shower with girls. All right. The Girl Guides. What the fuck is that?
It's like the Girl Scouts.
Will allow boys who identify as female to shower with girls, it has emerged. For the first time, Girl Guiding's official guidance instructs guide leaders to allow members who were born male but now identify as female to share changing rooms, toilets, and sleeping quarters with girls when away on excursions. The 107-year-old organization updated its rules, which apply to members aged 5 to 25, to allow transgender girls to share accommodations with other young members if they wish and use the same facilities. Guidance on transgender members was first added in 2015 and updated this year. The new guidance issued on the group's UK website says the use of gendered facilities, including showers, toilets, and changing rooms, can cause anxiety. It adds members are allowed to use the facilities of the gender they self-identify as. So what do you think?
I don't know, man. Like, I don't have a problem with actual transgendered people, but my mind always does go to the dude that finally figures it out. You know what I mean? And he's like, yeah, dude, if I just say I'm trans, join the Girl Guides, I get to fucking watch them all shower.
Oh, yeah, I'm a tranny.
Don't pay any attention to me, girls. I'm just stroking my he-clit.
I mean, it kind of reminds me, though, and I know this is maybe this is an offensive comparison or whatever, but I think of the scene in Starship Troopers, where the showers are not gender segregated and none of this stuff is. It's just like, you know, men and women just shower together and it's like no big deal. And I kind of think like maybe it should just be that way, you know, like why do we need this rigid gender segregation? But I don't know, maybe men would just not be able to handle it or something. Maybe that's the fear.
Maybe.
Just be too many guys like,
Yeah.
Yeah, get naked, bitch.
See, I don't think there would be a giant influx, but I think that if this becomes the norm, somewhere eventually a dude's gonna figure it out, and he's gonna be like, "Man, all these other dudes trying to peek into the girls' locker room. I could be in there in the fucking shower, man."
The solution is just like TJ said, basically just have it just like open. Who gives a shit? And then the issue is just solved. And if you don't want to use that, then don't use it.
I mean, like, there's really no issue, I think, with the bathrooms or any of that other stuff. I think the shower is probably the thing that might be weird. So, I mean,
I mean, most even public showers are not just like what you think of like the high school, where it's just like open and people. Most of them have stalls still.
Yeah, just fucking have the showers and stalls, and who cares?
Yeah, or just have like if someone is not comfortable with that, then just say I'm not going to go with that person and just go later.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of a soy boy, but I wasn't comfortable changing in fucking high school with members of my own sex without the partitions and shit. Put that shit up everywhere.
Yeah,
like, not everybody wants to walk around naked with members of their own sex.
Not everyone looks great naked.
Yeah.
In fact, most people don't. So, maybe we don't have to parade our naked bodies around.
I know I'm not presenting anything that anybody wants to look at, and I don't want to look at anything that anybody else is. Dude, there was this kid in high school, man.
Oh god.
He was this. I'm not going to say his name. We'll call him Vincent. And he was this.
But what was his real name, just for the record?
Chuck Schumer. No, I don't know. He was like this big dumb blonde kid that played on the fucking football team and everything, and dude, his dick was fucking, it was retardedly huge. Like, it was the biggest dick I've ever seen in person. Like, and he would just like, whoever got the locker next to him just got a face full of it every day, because they'd be sitting down putting their shoes on, and he'd just stroll out, of course not with the towel across his shoulders, with that giant fucking dick swinging. It was horrible, man. Get me out of here.
It's like, yep, here you go.
It's like fucking terrifying.
Everybody look at my dick.
How you doing, Paul? Looking at my massive cock? I bet you are.
And then, like, fucking boys of that age are all aggressive, too. So there's a bunch of boys with their dicks out pushing each other. And what the fuck are you looking at? It's just a weird situation. Like, quit creating that situation for me. Why is that part of gym?
I don't know. Julie Bentley, Girl Guiding Chief Executive, said that the organization follows the requirements set out in the Equality Act 2010, which states that organizations providing single-sex services must treat people according to their required gender. Ms. Bentley said, "In line with our values of inclusion, we welcome any young person who self-identifies as a girl or young woman. If a young person doesn't feel comfortable sharing accommodations for whatever reason, we encourage them to talk to their leader about the alternative accommodations and facilities." So it seems like they're giving people some kind of out there. I mean, I don't know. The government announced in July that it was to allow adults to legally challenge their gender without facing demeaning rules that force people to undergo a formal medical diagnosis. I don't know about that, because that formal medical diagnosis is how they figure out that you're just not going through a phase or something. Because lots of people at some point in their life have gender confusion that are not necessarily trans people.
Yeah, it's also how they catch that you're the guy that we're talking about, dude.
Yeah, so I don't know about this. No, I think they should still have to undergo the medical diagnosis of, okay, yeah, you actually do have, dysphoria and shit.
And I don't know what that does. Maybe the what they have to go through for the medical diagnosis is demeaning in some way. I don't know what the process is.
It's not demeaning. It's just them going to a therapist and talking about their feelings. I mean, that's not that fucking demeaning. I mean, especially when we're trying to confirm, like, okay, is this person actually transgender? But now they're basically just saying, like, all you got to do is self-identify. So yeah, it actually would be easy to exploit this system and be like, yeah, I'm a tranny. Let me in the bitch locker room. Let me in now. Damn, look at them titties. Wish I had some of them as a tranny, It's like, yeah, okay. This would be easy to exploit. And I'm not saying that would even be commonplace, but there's definitely going to be people who try to exploit that. There are concerns, however, maybe this is where they're going to talk about that sharing accommodation in personal facilities will threaten the safety and privacy of girls, especially as parents of younger members would not be automatically told if their daughter was sharing such facilities. I think they should probably be told. The guidance states this is not best practice to inform parents that a trans person will be attending a residential event. Okay. What it would be, I think it would be best practice. You know, let people decide for themselves how they feel about that. But I don't know. You know, I mean, there's just going to be a wave of outrage when it's like, one of the girls in the shower had a penis. It's like, you know, they're going to come back and hear that from their daughter and shit at some point. I think it probably is a good idea to let them know beforehand before that tale gets told, you know? Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for looking at how people are diagnosed and trying to make that process, you know, whatever. Because once again, I don't know what they consider demeaning rules, so I don't know what's going on during the diagnosis process. But yeah, there needs to be somebody that says, yes, this is a person that actually is transgendered, and not just riding a trend.
Trans-trender.
Yeah, there has to be some criteria. You can't just be, you know, I'm going to say this, and I feel this right now, so it must be true.
I'm capable of saying this, so it must be a true thing.
Yeah, there has to be. I think there has to be a greater standard than that.
Woman left homeless after thieves steal her house.
Wow. Thieves have stolen a mobile home by loading it onto a tow loader and driving off, leaving a woman homeless. Police are now urgently seeking information following the theft of the motorhome in Willand near Colompton.
Colompton. That sounds like where Brett Keane should live.
Yeah. It's where gangster Brett Keane is from. I'm not from Compton. I'm from Colompton. Yeah, so somebody just pulled up to some lady's fucking trailer house.
Load that shit up. Gone.
Hooked it up and drove away. That's fucked up, man. Steal somebody's whole house?
Yeah.
It's fucked up enough to have to live in, like, you know, a trailer home.
What do you even do at that point?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's fucking... That's a crazy dilemma to find.
Stalls should be everywhere in these facilities. Gay people can use them, no problem, but nobody worries about that. Why not let everyone have a private area?
That's kind of what we were saying. Like, put up the barriers and shit and just open that shit up.
That kind of sucks to be instantly homeless as your entire house is stolen.
Yeah, and all your
I would assume all your shit inside of it, too.
At least most of your shit.
You know? So, that kind of sucks. What is this one? Trump travel ban to take effect after Supreme Court ruling. Yep.
And this isn't ruling on the actual executive order. It's just ruling that the ban can go forward. They're going to still determine the lower courts are still determine.
This isn't the big deal that some people are making of it. Like,
exactly.
It's a waiting. Like, it's just saying that as we're looking at the legality of this, you can go forward with it.
The Supreme Court on Monday allowed the third version of the Trump administration's travel ban to go into effect while legal challenges against it continue. So basically, this is just saying that they're not allowed to halt this from happening while it's being argued in court. Because previously there was a decision made that until the courts could look at it, it could not go into effect. And now they're saying it can go into effect while the legal challenges are happening.
Yep.
The decision was a victory for the administration after its mixed success before the court over the summer, when justices considered and eventually dismissed disputes over the second version. The court's brief, unsigned orders on Monday urged appeals courts to move swiftly to determine whether the latest ban was lawful. Justices Ruth Bader Ginsburg and Sonia Sotomayor said that they would have denied the administration's request to allow the latest ban to go into effect. The court orders mean that the administration can fully enforce its new restrictions on travel from 8 nations, 6 of them predominantly Muslim. For now, most citizens of Iran, Libya, Syria, Yemen, Somalia, Chad, and North Korea, well, yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense for the North Korea thing. Not that there's too many of them coming here, will be barred from entering the United States, along with some groups of people from Venezuela. What do you mean? How do you discriminate some groups of people from a country? I don't get that one. The restrictions vary in their details, but in most cases, citizens of the countries will be unable to emigrate to the United States permanently, and many will be barred from working, studying, or vacationing here. Iran, for example, will still be able to send its citizens on student exchanges, though such visitors will be subject to enhanced screening. Somalis will no longer be allowed to emigrate to the United States, but may visit with extra screening. The Supreme Court's order effectively overturned a compromise in place since June, when the court said travelers with connections to the United States could continue to travel here notwithstanding restrictions in an earlier version of the ban. The orders gave no reason for the court's shift. The move did suggest that the administration's chances of prevailing at the Supreme Court when the justices consider the lawfulness of the latest ban have markedly increased. So this is definitely a good sign for the Trump administration, and this would be one of Trump's first legislative victories if he actually was able to get this done.
Well, it's looking like his tax cuts are going to go through.
Yeah, and his tax cuts. So the Trump administration, after kind of a slow start, is actually starting to accomplish some of its goals. This travel ban, they can enforce it for now, and it looks like it's increasingly likely that they'll be able to just do it. And the tax reforms are going to happen almost certainly. So the Trump administration is actually starting to get some signature legislation under its belt. So he's finally starting to emerge from the cocoon of a lame duck president. But what's really emerging is kind of just the form of a very typical Republican.
Yeah, he's managed to squeeze out 2 pieces of legislation that just like scream mainstream Republican. Every Republican president gets a fucking tax cut or something.
We hate foreigners and we love rich people.
Well, one's an executive order.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's good. That's good news. So Trump's got a lot of good news and some bad news going on right now, from what I understand.
Yeah, it's a little bit, it's a mixed bag, but, you know, the Republicans did the thing they really like to do best, which is give a big tax break to the rich.
Of course.
So that's always been the modus operandi of the Republican Party, and that's the one that they really care about, and it's looking like they're going to get that.
Hey, if that's their fucking goal, they're doing a great job.
It's not what they run on, but it's how they govern.
Well, it's how they run.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna. I don't think they're repealing the estate tax, but they're making it so high that it affects very, very few people. Or maybe it's being repealed. I'm not sure. I know they're increasing pass-through deductions. They're cutting the corporate tax rate to 20% and from 35%, which corporations don't even pay that to begin with.
No.
They're allowing the repatriation of a bunch of money from overseas at 10%. You know, so it's just like another tax holiday for corporations. Oh, and by the way, their tax cuts are going to be permanent.
And rich, and just like rich family people too, right? Because estate tax is getting...
Yeah, well, also investment income is going to be helped by this tremendously. So.
This is going to seriously... I mean, this is going to help rich people and the stock market in the short run, but most of the time, these Republican tax cuts have long-term negative impact on the fucking economy because, you know, we already have a country that's spending more than it can take in, and this is just ensuring we're going to be taking in less. So, you know... It's typical Republican economics, which is make less, continue to spend the same, or actually spend more.
Yep, the cycle continues.
Yep, the party of fiscal discipline.
Yeah, it's because it's such fiscal discipline to make less money and spend the same amount of money, or actually end up spending more. Same thing Bush did. I feel like once again we're just back in the Bush.
Well,
years.
you know what? Okay, so we have an all Republican House, we have a Republican Senate, we have a Republican president. So these are the party of we're going to balance the budget and cut the deficit. So why don't they start now?
Yeah.
What's stopping them?
They're going to add a couple trillion to the deficit with this tax cut. So,
but this narrative of Trump as some sort of outsider who's coming to drain the swamp, or he's different because he didn't come up from within the Washington establishment, the tax bill has to just show that that's bullshit and dead.
I mean, didn't that happen pretty much as soon as he was inaugurated and filled his fucking cabinet with
but I mean,
rank and file Republicans?
It went from being like, oh, well, that's obviously not true, to now it's laughable. Because he's clearly just a mainstream Republican who's fighting for the mainstream Republican stance of lower taxes on rich people and corporations.
It'll trickle down, though. Don't you worry, TJ.
Oh, it always does, doesn't it?
Don't you worry, boy.
It always does.
Some crumbs gonna fall off this table.
Them crumbs gonna fall off, and you gonna get some. Yay, crumbs.
I was sent a video for Hypothesis 2. Man tries to snort cocaine during traffic stop.
Yeah.
Cool.
Did we already watch this one?
I don't remember seeing it.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Good evening.
What an inopportune time to smoke coke.
Trying to get rid of it.
Your headlights are off. I apologize. Can I see your driver's license? Yep, that's it. All right, stay in the vehicle. Run your lights. We'll be back in a minute, okay?
So not a good
snorting
time.
the coke now.
Not a good time to do coke.
What's in your left hand? Nothing. Show me your left hand.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing, officer. Nothing.
What is that?
What is it? It's baking
I
soda,
love the
bitch.
cocaine.
Are you kidding? You're about to snort coke on the side of the road? No. Really? Really?
No!
So this guy is so fucking dumb. He couldn't wait till after the traffic stop had ended to do his coke.
It's just fucking powdered sugar is all it is.
It's a little vial of powdered sugar that I carry around and
Yeah.
sprinkle on my right underneath my nose from time to time.
Just, you know, I was about to go get some donuts. Just had my powdered sugar ready to fucking. You never put enough powdered sugar on
like
there.
that sweet smell. You got a problem with that, officer?
There's nothing.
It's nothing.
Nothing. It's nothing.
There's a little cocaine.
Some vitamin pills that I take? That's not a vitamin. I know.
Some vitamin
Why?
pills.
What would
He's like, what the fuck?
possess you to do that on a traffic stop with a police officer right behind you? I just don't understand. I don't understand either. You understand that?
Dude, the cop is literally saying to you, like, how can you be this dumb? Like, I shouldn't have caught you.
Yeah, I mean, like, this idea that he was snorting to get rid of it, he obviously wasn't even in trouble. I mean, like, the cop was just kind of like, yeah, you know, like, they might have found his cocaine, but all he did was guarantee that they're definitely going to find his fucking cocaine. Because he decides, like, now's the best
time. The cop
time.
basically tells him, like, I was going to give you a warning. He wasn't even going to get a ticket. So all he had to do was sit there for, like, 10 minutes and like, okay, here's your warning. Have a nice day. And he could have done his line and gone about his business.
Dude, some Southern police department needs to deputize fucking Gordon Ramsay and let him talk to these people, dude. I shit you not, dude. If we were able to get who's the fucking dork that they made a sheriff for a fucking reality show?
I don't remember.
Steven
Seagal, yeah. If Steven Seagal can do it, dude.
He was actually it was in Louisiana. It was in Jefferson Parish, I believe. He was a reserve sheriff, or actually reserve police captain.
Yeah. Dude, we got to get reserve police captain fucking Gordon Ramsay up
What
in
would
here.
that be like, Paul?
What would it be like?
Yeah.
You stupid fucking donkey. I've just pulled you over, yes? Told you to turn on your lights, yes? Gonna let you go on your way, yes? You fucking wanker. And what do I come back to see? Are you snorting cocaine while a fucking police officer's pulled you over? Are you insane? Yeah, dude. That's a poor imitation of what it would actually be.
It's good enough. It got my imagination sparked.
Fucking donkey.
I love the yeses. He always fucking asks you yes as a question after he says something, you know?
Bit of an idiot, yes?
I had a traffic ticket. I just saw that. I was going to come up and give you a warning.
You fucking stupid!
What a dumbass.
He's Scottish, Paul. Okay.
He is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
cool. Well, whatever. He says donkey.
Donkey.
He sounds English when he talks to me. Sniffs cocaine. It's fucking raw.
It's raw cocaine.
It's
Are
raw.
they talking about
Fucking idiot.
This cocaine is raw.
Hold on. Are they talking about Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah.
Yes.
He was born in he was born in Scotland. Yep.
Yeah, I think he was born in Edinburgh or something.
It says Johnstone.
Okay.
It's probably pronounced
Donkey.
totally different.
You don't even know where I was fucking born, do you, you donkey? You haven't come prepared. You haven't come prepared for the show.
That's
yes?
true.
So now we're all just supposed to stand... Okay, TJ, let's hear what you've got to say. The donkey that doesn't know where I was born. Go ahead. I'm waiting. We're all waiting to hear your voice.
Just tell me what
you
I need to say,
fucking
Gordon.
idiot.
What do you want me to say, Gordon?
You stupid fucking donkey.
What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say?
Get out of here. Take off your shirt and get out of here. Take off your shirt and get out of here.
The other thing.
Get out!
Shut it down. Shut it all down. All right. Gordon Ramsay on DP. Yeah, I'm sure he'll.
Yeah,
he would jump at the opportunity. He needs this show.
Yeah, he needs Drunken Peasants.
This is
going to
take him to the next fucking level. No one laughed again.
I'm going to take a quick restroom break. I'll be
Laugh
right
out
back.
loud funny, you know?
Yeah, what a bunch
Like,
of...
I can
No
be,
one laughed.
We can be amused.
Again.
We can be amused by something and not find it like uproariously fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
dude.
No.
There's a bunch of sour Skittles in the fucking comments tonight, dude.
How dare you say that, Paul?
Sourest
That was
Skittles,
fucking
dude.
cringy, Paul.
Sour
Cringy.
Skittles, dude.
Now I want Gordon Ramsay to come and critique Paul's Gordon Ramsay accent.
No one's fucking laughing, Paul.
That has to be,
I don't even like...
without a doubt, the most inept impersonation of me that I've ever heard. Congratulations. I'm going to go fucking lose my lunch.
I like when he's more calm with his shit. When he's just like, that was embarrassing. You're an embarrassment, mate. You're hideous.
Are you embarrassed by that? Yeah.
You're delusional.
You fucking should be. You fucking should be. You should be embarrassed.
The chat's retort to you, Paul, is sour Skittles are delicious.
Well, whatever.
I mean, they are pretty good, so.
I don't like Skittle. No, dude. I mean, I'll eat a sour Skittle. That's the whole thing about sour Skittles is like...
As if your word is law, Paul.
I'll eat a sour Skittle, but I'm always disappointed if somebody's like, hey, you want some Skittles? And it happens to be sour
Pronouncements
ones.
with Paul.
I'm like, oh, yeah, I do.
It's like,
but-
sour Skittles are bad. End of story.
No, I didn't say they were bad, dude.
You said they were terrible, Paul.
They're a gray area, dude.
Pronouncements with Paul.
Sour Skittles are a moral gray area.
Yep. They're kind of like, yeah, I want to eat it, but I mean, I'd rather have
Paul,
a
I'm pretty sure if we
Skittle.
put a fucking bowl of sour Skittles in front of you, you're gonna eat that shit.
Sour Skittles.
You know what?
Salty
Let's do an experiment. I'm gonna fucking take a bunch of sour Skittles in a bowl and put it on Paul's desk.
Oh, dude, it'll be
That's
gone
gonna be
tonight.
that's
Go
gonna
get
be-
it now.
That's gonna be gone, dude.
Yeah,
I've never said I won't eat a sour Skittle. I just always wish that they were just plain old Skittles. You know what I mean?
What's wrong with sour Skittles, Paul? What are you repressing, Paul?
They're just a little less good than normal.
Did the
Skittles.
sour Skittle touch you, Paul? Did it touch you in the bad place?
I mean, sometimes they say, like, the sour Skittles will say things that they want to touch me
Oh,
in the
they
bad
say-
place, or
they
they want to
say
see
mean things.
my no-no.
That I'll say you no, Paul Digo.
Salty Skittles. That'd be,
Flop your no in the bucket of sour
that'd be
Skittles.
interesting. Would you eat salty Skittles, TJ?
No, that sounds gross.
Salt Skittles.
Salty Skittles
I don't
don't
know,
sound
it might
good.
be all right. I might try it.
I mean, maybe if they put like a potato chip in the middle of a Skittle.
Potatoes? I don't know.
Yeah, like put a little chunk of potato chip
How the
in
fuck
there.
could you do that, dude?
I don't know. You know, it's a little crunchy.
Crunchy
little-
Skittles, dude.
Yeah.
Gross.
Skittles Crunch.
Skittles should
Look,
have that.
if there's that many flavors of
chewiness, though.
Oreos, they need to fucking Skittles needs to branch out, dude. It's about time
Skittle
Skittles.
Oreos.
Skittles.
Oh shit, dude. See, dude, M&M. Well, these are M&Ms, dude. These are one step below sour Skittles, dude.
M&Ms are good.
But I'm still gonna eat them.
M&Ms.
M&Ms are not as good as sour Skittles. Sour Skittles are not as
How about-
good as regular Skittles.
How about sour M&Ms, dude?
Paul's got this whole candy hierarchy. I want to see a chart.
Paul, what is the highest candy in the Paul hierarchy?
Yeah, what's higher? What's the highest?
Who's the king of the
candy?
mountain?
The top of the candy heap is a pink Starburst. That is the best bite of candy that you can get for your money.
Really?
Yep, a pink Starburst.
And what is the worst? Like, what is the absolute most terrible?
I mean,
candy
in the
you can
world, probably that salty fucking licorice shit.
What about one you would actually eat? What's like the lowest one rung of some candy you would actually eat? If you saw it in front of you, you would eat.
Yeah, like
We know shit like candy corn sucks, and most people are not going to eat that, or they're just going to eat it like
yeah,
whatever.
an actual candy though.
Yeah,
I'd probably say probably Raisinets.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Like I'll eat a Raisinette, but man, dude, I would rather it be any other.
I used to
fucking
love
candy.
what is it, Crunch Bars, dude.
Yeah, I'll eat a Crunch Bar. They're somewhere in the middle of the pack.
How do you feel about Sweet Tarts?
Sweet Tarts are pretty good.
Yeah, dude, they're fucking awesome.
I like Sweet Tarts.
Hell yeah.
TJ's favorite is what? Your favorite is what? Toblerone?
I like Toblerones. I kind of consider that like on a sort of higher echelon.
Yeah, what a bougie pick
of candy
Well,
though.
TJ's very bougie.
That's true. Toblerones are good as fuck though, man. You just let that shit melt in your mouth. Yum.
Fucking math.
But if
I still prefer Werther's Original.
If I have to, that's probably my favorite hard candy, but I hate hard candy.
Warheads, those are
no.
good.
If I got to choose from the fucking the pleb candies though,
The pleb.
yeah, you know,
Pleb candies.
I don't know. I like a fucking like a Milky Way.
Milky Way?
Ways are
I mean, that's
good.
a-
Oh, get out of here. That's a low tier candy bar, TJ.
Milky Ways are legit.
Dude, I thought you were gonna say Three Musketeers.
Yeah, Three Musketeers is where it's
That's
at. You want that
fucked up.
nougat? Oh,
Yeah,
that all
dude.
nougat bar,
Well,
dude.
Oh shit!
Milky Way,
shit! Mr.
Milky
Naughty
Way
Face,
has
dude.
fucking nougat and caramel.
Check
though.
it out, TJ.
Yes.
Hey, Paul, the Sour Skittles say put your nose on Pornhub.
My nose?
Put your no-nose. Sorry, your no-nose.
Oh, my no-nose.
On Pornhub.
If Vincent does it, Paul will do it.
Dude, I'm constantly being fucking
sexually harassed
by these Sour Skittles, you see?
Sexual harassment against Paul's ego.
That's good. That was, we got my candy hierarchy out there, you know?
Oh, yeah.
What do we have?
Oh, it's not coming. Oh. Ah, you fuck! Man, I was waiting for it, dude. Fucking sneaky ass Ben.
Someone made an E.T. Williams compilation. The best of E.T. Williams.
The best.
Salute. Remember a fallen hero. Umbaha.
What if police officers just stop responding? Let them monitor their own damn neighborhoods. Don't even respond no more. Because my give a damn's busted. Damn right, my give a damn's busted too. I'm your host, the doctor of common sense, E.T. Williams. Please visit the website.
This is the guy MSNBC desperately to take off the air, dude.
Yeah.
MSNBC just fired one of their own, too, in Sam Cedar.
It's almost like they're trying to fight the fake news allegations by going like, look, this guy's actually doing fake news stuff, so we got him gone. See, we're real news.
We're legit news.
Real news all the time. MSNBC.
I'm going to miss Umbaha, dude.
www.whateverhappenedtocommonsense.com. Cops unions tell their cops to stand down. That's what they're issuing. They're issuing it in New York. Arrest only when necessary. Stand down. Starting immediately, they say. At least 2 units
So wait a
are
minute.
to
What's wrong with arrest only when necessary? Should you be doing the opposite of that? Arresting when it's not necessary? I mean, what are you really advocating there?
In E.T. Williams' Utopia, you just get arrested if you look wrong at a cop.
You just get arrested off the street. It ain't even necessary to arrest you. You going away.
Judge Dredd just comes up and judges you right on the spot.
Guilty. I hope it's the corny fucking Stallone Judge Dredd, and not that cool Carl Urban Judge Dredd.
Respond to every call, no matter what the conditions are, or the severity of it, no matter what type of job is pending, or what the opinion of patrol supervisor happens to be. In addition, absolutely no enforcement action in the form of arrest or summons is to be taken unless absolutely necessary. I got even a better one from you. All the neighborhoods that have been protesting saying cops are bad, all these hooligan neighborhood, these people protesting, protecting them. When y'all call the police officer, if I was the police officer, I answer the phone like, this is 911. What neighborhood you in? Oh, you in the neighborhood that Al Sharpton was marching? Click, hang the phone up on those bastards. We don't see how dirty you think all cops are. You dumb enough to be out here marching with Al Sharpton, taking the side of the criminal, saying it's good police officers died. I said police officers all to say, we're not responding to a damn call in a lot of neighborhoods. If your neighborhood is one of the...
Yeah, that'll get it. That's going to change the people's minds. That's going to get That's going to get people's on the cop side. What neighborhood you in? Nope, we don't protect that neighborhood.
Nope.
We only serve and protect neighborhoods we like. Bullshit. You're a moron. I'm sad you were banned, but you're a moron from the 7th circle of fucking hell.
He really is. I want to hear some more of his weird ways of pronouncing words and that kind of shit, but...
The bad one on the bad list. Why do we call? Because I don't see none of you calling Al Sharpton or Barack Obama or one of these effing activists whenever you get in trouble. Notice you get robbed, your car get broken.
If you actually did have a line to any of those people, yeah, it would be a good idea to call them if you were in trouble.
Yep.
But you're not doing that because you don't know any of them.
I'm not going to call the police chief, man. That would just be a waste of my phone call.
Again, they're happy to see cops then, but now they're saying some idiots are literally tweeting, "It's good the cop is dead." I hope these same bastards need a cop. And when they need a cop, saying, "Oh, are you bleeding? Oh, we're not going to be able."
You need an ambulance when you're bleeding.
I don't know. Matter of fact, we got a code of silence. We can't talk. Code of silence. Don't say anything. Stop listening to morons. Stop.
Why is this guy advocating for some horrible dystopian nightmare?
I know.
Where the police like render service based on their personal judgment of you.
Yeah, it's always been the most childish impulse of people on the right to go like, "Oh yeah, you don't like it? Well, live without it then. Get out. You love it or leave it."
Yeah,
it's the same type of bullshit.
It does kind of branch out of that whole love it or leave it rhetoric, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it's all the same shit. Just that childish, like, "Oh yeah, well, then we'll take it away from you then, and then we'll see what you do."
If you're going to criticize the police, then the police shouldn't even help you, even if you
know what,
them.
Paul? If you don't like it, leave it. Leave this fucking country, Paul.
Nope.
Leave it, Paul.
Let's see how you like Uganda, Paul.
Hey, Paul, you know what happened if you were in Saudi Arabia and you said the same shit? They cut off your fucking head in the public square, you fucking degenerate piece of shit.
Cool.
Stop being.
Let's be more like
this. Is the freest country in the fucking world, TJ.
Because it sounds fancy.
God bless.
You know what they feel in other countries, TJ? Do you know what they feel?
Fear.
They feel nothing but fucking fear and pity and remorse that they're not part of this great fucking nation. Every other country, I don't care what country, Norway, Switzerland, Europe, it doesn't matter what country you're from. It doesn't matter what continent you live in. There's only one country fucking matters, and that's the United States of America, Paul. So you know what, Paul? There's just two things you can be in life, an American or not an American. And you were lucky you were born in this great fucking country. Because if you were born elsewhere, Paul, your head would be on a fucking spike right now.
Maybe. I might be the best hunter in my Zulu tribe, man. You don't know.
No, I do know, Paul.
You don't know,
You'd be
dude.
dead.
If I was born, I might be the fucking...
You couldn't keep your mouth shut,
The
Paul.
best blow darter in one of those fucking undiscovered tribes in South America, you know what I mean? The dude that fucking revolutionized the blow
Paul,
dart.
I know the best, and you're far from it, buddy.
You know what I mean? I'd be fine. Catching frogs and shit.
I'd be on a spike.
Let's catch a poison frog. Get some more poison for my blow darts.
Yep. Sounds like a pretty simple life.
You guys are going to love this next one.
Paul would be dead. Paul tried blow dart and it wouldn't hit shit. They'd be like, "We eat Paul."
He'd probably suck it down his throat accidentally.
Yeah, I definitely prick myself with the death dart accidentally.
Whoops. Dead.
Yeah, Paul. They'd be like, "Paul, this is how you get the fucking poison off a poisonous dart frog," and Paul would just touch the frog directly with his hand.
It'd be like this right here.
You're gonna die in about 5 minutes. It's gonna be painful.
I mean, you die in 4, so.
There you go. Yeah. What is this guy's name again?
Umbaha, dude.
His name is... No.
What's his real name?
His name is E.T. Williams. So his name is fucking E.T.
Phone home. Don't phone the police, though.
Phone home, try to get you some of them peels.
Yep. Everybody need them peels.
Need some of them peels.
I'm thinking about peels right now, man. I got peels on the brain.
Peels.
Good evening, Kerry. Good evening, Kerry. You fit blonde. Stephen D here from Ashford, Kent. A big fan of yours and a big fan of Base Station too.
Troll.
Will you be showing your? I hope you've been showing your pussy tonight, baby, because I will be wanking my cock when you get fucking naked. As you usually on Base Station next Sunday.
Wake your boy cook. Wake your boy cook.
This is that hey pretty guy.
Yeah.
Hey.
We've seen this dude. He has his whole fucking life is this. Like he just makes these videos. Yeah.
He's a sexual dynamo.
Is his sexual fetish just telling women he's gonna jerk off to them?
He watches Babe Station, which is like this 24/7 network in Great Britain with
that guy,
like hot chicks, skimpily clad, and they talk to people.
Should they take
that guy broke in?
Then?
Yeah, that we watched the video. Yeah, where that dude broke in.
This guy should break in and just start wanking it, dude.
He should.
Hello, pretty. I'm actually here this time to sprinkle my fucking love juice all over your cunt, pretty. You like that, wouldn't you?
Ding dong.
Swear, Kerry. Ding a dong.
Ah. Ding dong.
Guy's got horrible teeth. Even worse than TJ. But he is British, though.
Yeah, he's British.
In British, those are perfect teeth.
Yeah, he has actually perfect teeth in the UK.
Yeah, British people. Yeah.
Hello, pretty.
I was watching a Kevin Smith thing, and I always thought the British bad teeth thing was just kind of a stereotype.
Wrong.
But I was watching a Kevin Smith thing where he was doing one of his Q&As over in the UK. And they did said something that was really funny, and they showed the audience laughing, and it was just a fucking
sea.
Yeah, it was just a sea of the worst teeth you've ever seen. It was like a scene from the Museum of Bad Teeth. I was like, holy shit.
The Museum of Bad Teeth.
You got some bad teeth.
TJ.
Bad teeth and then British.
Let's see your teeth, TJ.
Hello, pretty.
Let's see those tartar fucking stained teeth.
Hello, pretty. I saw you smiling last night on the Drunken Peasants.
The Drunken
Pretty
Peasants.
TJ, I'm a big fan of you. I'm wanking my cock right now, pretty TJ. You want to show me your fucking teeth again?
The
show me
Drunken
those nice
Presents.
teeth. Oh, yeah.
That's where we're drunk and we give you presents. The Drunken Presents.
Drunken Presents.
The Drunken...
The bras of puzzles.
Damn, Paul, are you drinking again?
The bra?
Drinking,
no,
Paul?
No, I'm actually not.
Paul's drunk.
I remember the time Paul got accidentally drunk, dude.
Yeah, I accidentally
That
drank
was
a
pretty
bunch of
cool.
shit.
What?
I didn't mean to. I didn't know it was alcoholic. I poured like a giant jug of like what I thought was like tea.
It was punch.
Or punch, yeah. But it was just nothing but vodka.
Made with vodka. And Paul's like, dude, I walked out to the studio and Paul's like, dude, I got accidentally drunk. And I was like, what? How the fuck did you accidentally get drunk?
Yep.
And that was the answer.
I sat and drank a jug of that shit, not knowing it was fucking alcoholic. And I was wasted.
Wasted. Paul was fucked up.
This guy's a pouty face.
It's because he's not stroking his cock, looking at Miss
Hey.
Pretty.
Let's take a look.
That's the end of this video. So
That's
the
the
next
whole video?
That's it.
Yeah.
Pretty.
So he just... Why did he feel the need to upload that? Can we just watch it again? Because it's so
his videos
short.
are really short. Hold on.
Take a look.
Okay.
I want to watch.
Good evening, Kerry. Good evening, Kerry. You fit blonde. Stephen D here from Ashford Kent. A big fan of yours and a big fan of Bay Station too. Will you be showing your? I hope you've been showing your pussy tonight, baby, because I will be wanking my cock when you get fucking naked, as you usually do on Bay Station X anyway. Don't forget to bloody swear, Kerry. Ding a dong, hello.
God, all I can see is his teeth, dude.
Oh, ding a dong. Hello.
Ding a dong. Hello.
Hello.
Bay Station.
Troll or not a troll?
I don't think
hope
he's a
it's
troll.
No, he's not, dude.
He's not, unfortunately.
He's definitely, his whole life is Babe Station.
Babe Station.
He wants,
I agree with that.
He his whole fucking cycle of sexual gratification is them knowing that he's out there jerking off while they're on.
Someone in the
Babe
chat
Station.
said this is just the average straight man, dude.
Oh shit, dude.
Some of the times when I read feminist articles and tweets and stuff, I think that this is their vision of the typical straight male.
The
I mean, I'll be
typical
honest,
white male.
This is kind of the narrative that runs through my head a lot of the time, but it's not what comes out of my mouth. You know
Yeah,
what I
like
mean?
this guy just doesn't have that filter where, you know, he just like thinks he just goes around saying it, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, we all got, this guy is inside of us all.
Yeah.
Deep inside.
So you're saying, Paul, this is your natural reaction when you see a woman. You're just like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, get your fucking tits out, baby. Oh, yeah, I'd
Oh,
like to look
pretty.
at your fucking pussy. I would.
You know, but I don't say it because I just know that's
so
not
you're like
gonna
a
be
Cockney
received.
British man on the inside is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
I'm this guy. This guy
You're
lives
this guy.
in me. Yes.
He lives deep inside you, Paul.
He's the you know, the dark place that I don't let myself go to, but that is in every man.
I think you're there too much, Paul. You talking about these dark places, Paul? You kind of live in the shadows, dude.
Yeah.
Not in the shadow, but in the shadows. Paul's a creature of the night and darkness, dude. He really is.
I am.
I think that's why you were playing Vampire the Masquerade when you were younger, Paul. You wanted to fucking embrace your inner vampire,
Yeah.
dude.
I mean, it was
used
an
to
easy
play
one
that
to play
shit too.
at night. Yeah. It's always at night.
Well, those are like the edgy versions of Dungeons and Dragons. People were like, dude, I don't play Dungeons and Dragons anymore. I play Vampire the Masquerade.
There were a bunch of games, and they were all linked together. There was Vampire, there was Werewolf, there was Changeling, Wraith, and
you could cross over and have like people of all these different things.
Oh, sure.
I don't know. It's interesting, but I don't know. Not my thing, I guess. Wouldn't.
I
do it
never
again.
did the LARPing thing. I just played tabletop, you know.
Yeah, the LARPing is what I wouldn't do. I'd do the tabletop shit. I think that'd be a lot more fun.
And TJ has left the fucking building.
TJ has left the building.
TJ has left the building. Do we have any more crazy people?
Oh, someone said mage. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was part of
Lightning
the White
bolt.
Wolf
Lightning
gaming.
bolt.
All right. Yes. Let's do. We have to go old school with at least a few of these. So here we go.
Wild Bill. Ripping up the race.
Hello, everybody. Wild Bill for America here, and one of my great joys is solving problems.
Damn, dude.
In particular,
Bill
those
is porking up.
Dude, Wild Bill has fucking gained some. Like, we've been watching him for a few years now. He has gained some serious fucking weight, dude.
Dude, that beach life is turning
Dude,
him into a
Wild
potato.
Bill, you need Nutrisystem or something, dude. You need to go on a diet, my man.
He's wasting away in Margaritaville all the time.
Look at him, man. He does.
Yeah.
He does look like it.
problems
he's
that
definitely put
are
on
dragging down our families, our neighborhoods, and even our nation. Now, one problem that I'm sure millions are tired of hearing about is the race card politics of the left. How many of you are seriously sick of the word racist? Sick of being called racist? Usually just for trying to be a good American. Well, since name calling is about the only weapon that the enemies of freedom have left, they're not going to stop using it. So we just need to beat them at their own game. God and country Americans need to partner up with black neighbors and black churches for doing things like potluck dinner in the park with games for the kids, and get lots of videos of
Wild
black
Bill
and white
solved the
Americans
race,
enjoying
guys.
fellowship together.
Finally.
He has healed 500
Potluck
years
dinners, dude.
of racial strife.
That's all you gotta do is
Dude,
TJ, we've discovered the antidote to racism. It's finally here, TJ.
Cool.
It's potluck dinners.
Dude, let's go throw black people a potluck tomorrow.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
Let's
Let's give back what we have taken. It's time for some potluck, man.
Come get your fried chicken and watermelons, you darkies. I'm here to mend bridges.
Nice ice cold pitchers of Kool-Aid.
I don't hold it against you how you gave up slavery, even though it was a great deal for you. Just want you to know that.
Honest pay for honest work, seems like to me.
Look, y'all had it pretty good.
Post those videos everywhere the left throws down that tired old race card. What a great way to make new friends and teach the youth some valuable lessons. And the fact that blacks
I never
and
saw
whites
Wild Bill.
showing
Bill immediately went to having a potluck dinner, dude. Maybe he's been going to too many potluck dinners. Wild Bill, you got really fucking fat.
It's probably where he got the idea from this. He was sitting at a potluck somewhere stuffing his
Dude,
face
this
with egg rolls.
is a scam for him to get fucking invited to potlucks, dude.
And furthermore, Wild Bill, you don't really look the part anymore, dude. You have a fucking loose, fucking ill-fitting Hawaiian shirt. You have your fucking scraggly mustache and this cowboy hat. You're desperately trying to have this image that you no longer really even fit. Like, before you kind of had that thing going on. Now you just kind of look pathetic and old and doddering, and maybe Wild Bill needs to
you know
retire.
what? You look like you're stuck in a weird cross-section between two different stereotypes of old people, you know? Like, you're like trying to be like half beach bum old guy and half cowboy old guy.
Yeah.
It's not working.
The blend is weird and unsettling.
You can't do both of those. Like, you got to commit. You got to commit to one or the other, Bill.
You know,
Sorry.
Hey guys, Wild Bill for America here, and I was at a potluck the other day on my 7th plate of deep fried oysters, and I had this great idea. What if there were some black people here, man? We could share some black people.
Man, they could bring some black people food.
Yeah,
Damn,
they
blacks
can
know to cook.
Bring that soul food in here. This is just Bill's way of trying to get black people to cook for white people again, dude.
There's probably a black church in town that has a great potluck he's never been invited to, and he's like, this is my way in the door, man.
They'll finally let me in.
Fried
respect
chicken's
each
right
other,
over there,
quit
Bill.
Hack off the left. That's just icing on the cake. Now, more than that,
It's like the Trix
when
rabbit,
black Americans
he
join
wants
up with
black
white
people's
Americans,
fried chicken.
it spells doom for the politics of hatred that is being rammed down our throats by the Democrat Party. Now, I'm going to be speaking at the big Tea Party convention in Myrtle Beach on January 20th of 2018. And to everyone who...
Everyone who has their AARP cards and has no fucking sense left in their minds, make sure you attend.
Trump's president, so you don't really need a fucking Tea Party anymore, right? I mean,
do you think they're still bitching about Obama at the Tea Party rallies?
I mean, some of these right-wing conservatives still are. They're like, yeah, Obama ain't president anymore, but he's planning something. He's become like the new Soros,
take over the government.
Dude.
He's going to take
He's
over
planning
the
a fucking covert takeover of the fucking deep state or whatever the fucking bullshit narrative they got.
who is attending that and sees this video, please invite a black friend or family or even a whole church to come join us. Oh, the left would wet their man panties if they saw black Americans.
So yeah, dude. Confirmed. Wild Bill wants to eat some delicious black people food.
And he likes men in panties, too.
Yeah, so... I mean, hey, why don't you just come out and say, look, you want some delicious collard greens and fried chicken, dude?
Just go to the church and ask if you can come in and partake of the fucking potluck. They'd probably let you do it. You don't got to do this roundabout way to get to the potluck.
Oh, bummer.
Don't act like it's a solution to race relations in America either.
There's a more direct way to them spare ribs, but it just involves you actually going and hanging out with black people.
Just go to a soul food restaurant or something. Fuck.
Not a nebulous group of people that are going to maybe throw a potluck in a park for black people, but you go hang out with black people. You get the spare ribs too.
Yeah.
So
try some of your anti-Obama rhetoric on them.
Yeah, see how they take it.
See how that goes.
This video is called Accidental Discovery Recumbent Bike Jump.
Okay.
So I've ridden a recumbent bicycle for over 15 years now. Now, one thing I have always been fairly certain of is that recumbents can't jump ramps. First, the rider cannot stand up to absorb the impact. Second, the rider lacks the ability to apply side-to-side force to correct before landing. Third, at my size, let's just say I'm pretty certain the frame was never designed for that kind of stress. Going airborne on that bike just always seemed like a recipe for road rash, and is something I have...
This music does not match the video at all.
Yeah, it's like upbeat party music, dude.
A recumbent bicycle.
I'm the guy that rides around your neighborhood on a recumbent bicycle.
Haven't you always wondered who that guy was? And now it's like, I feel like I've met someone that's like that now. It's like, that's what kind of guy this is?
Generally avoided. That is, until recently. I was trying out a new bike path near our home, and I had a nice tailwind going. At one point, I was at the 23-mile-per-hour mark, and I was feeling pretty good. If you ride at those speeds, you learn to be a little leery of short ramps and intersections on bike paths. Because of those, I generally avoid bike paths like that to begin with. An angled piece of concrete ramp that may seem like a convenience at 10 miles per hour turns into a possible disaster at 20 miles per hour.
This
After
guy
crossing
is
the first intersection,
like the fucking... He's a middle school fucking science teacher or something, dude. Like, this is like, I can just hear he's talking to us like we're a class of kids. You know what? Gee willikers, when you got a good tailwind going, you don't want to come up on one of those bike paths, you know.
Those ramps, Paul, the incline's a little bit too high and steep, and you're gonna fall. You're gonna have an accident.
And that's the subject of our of today's lesson.
How to deal with accidents.
This is even worse than the regular cyclist faggots.
the guys that lay down and do it.
Yep. This is like a whole other level. Like, you know what? Bicycling alone isn't obnoxious enough. I need to up the obnoxious factor.
At a decent clip, I felt the designers had done an excellent job with their chosen ramp angle and accepted that the rest would be the same. I took full advantage of the tailwind and decided to shift gears and give it all I had. The last intersection I crossed caught me surprise.
The scoring of this video.
Some of the fucking
it's like he thinks like, how exciting does he think he is?
I believe that this story is getting to some sort of religious message, from what I understand.
Oh, cool. Spot way too late. The angle of the last ramp was incredibly different from the others. its angle was significantly higher than the ones I'd already gone across. I hope you can see where this is going. I discovered that what I had generally assumed impossible, given the right combination of conditions, turned into something quite plausible. While my time in the air was minimal, and the vertical distance was assuredly in the neighborhood of a few inches, I was indeed airborne on my recumbent. My landing was uneventful, and I either crashed or bent anything that I figured out.
This is a beautiful story, dude. One day, even the guy that rides around on a recumbent bike can fly. For an inch or two, I had wings.
That my preconceived notions were wrong. I could indeed get air on a recumbent bicycle. We go through life with self-imposed limitations and restrictions. There are things that we believe impossible. There are things that God calls us to that we say we can't.
Wait,
we
so you're saying that these people are closed-minded because they haven't accepted your bullshit, but you're the one that's closed-minded because you believe a bunch of nonsense. Okay, got you.
Stop points and limit when
the recumbent bike got some air.
A little bit.
That's the reason.
That's the fucking segue, dude. You're not even a good Josh Feuerstein kind of guy. You're not even a good YouTube internet fucking preacher. Like, this is just garbage. Your story was not... How was your story fucking supposed to relate to something? It's like, and the recumbent bike got a couple inches, so, you know, you don't deny God.
Unless Jesus appeared and lifted your bike up off the ground over the fucking thing, you really got nothing for me.
Yeah, make up some fucking interesting shit. If you, like, obviously, I guess you're being honest. Like, we can give you that, but...
I mean, this reminds me of a Jesus Freak video from back in the day, because he'd always tell some weird story of his personal life and then somehow... connect it back to Jesus, even though it clearly wasn't connected.
When he lands the boil on the tip of his finger. Oh,
you know, and this is kind of like how Jesus suffered for man, or whatever the fuck his connection was.
Dude, this has got to be the pissed poorest miracle that Jesus ever pulled, dude.
And lo, Jesus caused the recumbent bike to go airborne for a few inches.
Middle-aged science teacher catches 2 inches of air. Fucking all stop the presses, dude. It's time to convert.
Headline of the
Jesus
New York Times.
truly is beautiful. Through the Lord, all things are possible.
Hallelujah, dude. Yeah, you're definitely gonna win hearts and minds with this one.
God wishes.
Man, I was a fucking lifelong atheist, but then I heard this dude got 2 inches of air once on a recombinant bike. And man,
I mean, you know, people just don't do that, man. They just don't do it.
Everybody knows you can't get 2 inches of air.
It's a miracle. Praise Jesus.
Dude, Jesus lifted him up. That's what happened. He wasn't going to make it, and Jesus is like...
Jesus, take the wheel.
To succeed. Like Moses, we believe that we aren't good enough. Like Rebecca.
Yeah, Moses parted the Red Sea, and you got 2 inches of air on your recumbent bicycle. He's basically...
I thought I was going to spend my whole life as a lame-ass loser riding a recumbent bike around and getting honked at by people who were filled with nothing but disdain for me. But then, Jesus helped me catch 2 inches of air off a ramp.
Praise him!
Hallelujah! I did something cool one time!
I kind of want to think of it like everyone gets a miracle, and this, and the one like everyone gets. I mean, better a wish. Everyone gets a wish in life, and this is this guy's wish. He gets his 2 inches of air on a recumbent bike.
Yep.
He wasted on something so fucking pointless.
Old. Like Thomas, we just can't believe the truth. I got air on a recumbent
so
bike.
many fucking references.
Stuck the landing, didn't break anything, and the bike didn't
You know what you need to
afterwards.
do? You need to find some passage in the Bible that makes this all that makes your story tie into it. Then it seems even more official. So you're missing that element.
And lo, Josephiah did hit the ramp on his recumbent bike, and lo, he did catch 2 inches of sweet air.
Oh man,
I was just like Josephiah that day.
ESPN needs to start producing a recumbent bike show.
Yeah, I want the X Games.
The recumbent Christian.
Throw people down the fucking half pipe in a recumbent bike and see what happens.
We have middle-aged science teacher Bill Johnson of Alaska here, and he's going to take the recumbent bike down the ramp now. It is a steep incline. Oh, he's fallen flat on his face.
Wow, he looks
He's
really
dead.
hurt.
But he did get a lot of air on that one, guys.
Wow, look at this. 2 vertical inches of sweet recombinant bike air.
Let's do
it's
that
gonna
again.
be hard to beat that.
Oh, let's play that again. The recumbent games, dude.
Slow-mo. Slow it down. Zoom in on the fucking wheels.
You got at least 4 inches of air. I don't think anyone's going to be able to beat 4 inches of air on the recumbent bike.
That is
today.
the new recumbent bike world record for air.
He's just
4 inches off the ground.
He's just been breaking them left and right. This is the new recumbent superstar right here.
The Canadian team is leading right now with 4 inches of air on the recumbent bike.
4 inches. I mean, look at this. Your average man,
nearly a foot in the air.
Your average man could basically lay on his back with a boner and it barely brush the bottom of this recombinant bike. I'm telling you. This is some sweet fucking air.
I love it. Fat
These are all things I thought impossible until that.
Sour
What
Skittles.
impossibility is God calling you to? That's something to pray about, don't you think?
Catching 2
Thanks
inches
for
of
watching.
sweet air, man, just like you.
That's a raisinette.
This guy is living the fucking dream, dude. Oh, yeah, that's right. We should have a speed counter. Bill is up to 21 miles per hour today. Wow, that is a confirmed 21 miles per hour in the recumbent games. The record being 25, achieved in 1988.
Wow. The recombinant games, dude.
I'm going to sink some money into
The
it.
38th annual recumbent games. Presented by Sony and Verizon.
Did you have any other segments you wanted to do, TJ? Or
yeah, we have. I mean, we could play the head games shit, or we could do the paranormal videos, or we could do that homelessness thing.
Oh, the fix is in, dude.
There's a few we could do.
Let's fucking TJ. You know what? Let's go.
I think I want to do the head games thing.
Head games.
Head games.
Let's do it.
yeah,
Then.
so you sent me this, right?
Yes, this is the one I sent you. It's what is it? It's 197. Would you rather questions? I think we could just go around and each of us.
So let's just go Ben, TJ, me, and Paul.
Well, no, I mean let's just we can probably all address all of them.
Well, that's what I meant. But go in that order, just top to bottom.
Oh yeah, whatever. Would you rather swim 300 meters through shit or dead bodies?
Dead bodies. That's easy for me.
Is it,
you
is
don't
it
even
totally filled with dead bodies, or just dead bodies around?
I mean, if you're swimming in the dead bodies, they have to be in a state of decomposition where they're like basically liquid, right?
Oh, that's gross.
Because if they were just, you could just
fuck.
walk over them if it was just.
I would choose dead bodies too. I'm hoping they're fresh dead bodies.
I mean, like it really depends on the level of decomposition of the bodies.
It's a hard
at a certain
question.
point, that's going to be way nastier than even shit.
So what do you say, Paul?
Dead bodies.
Dead bodies. I'm going with dead bodies as well.
Shit is always shit.
I guess
you know?
I'm gonna say
a
dead
dead body
bodies.
can at least not be putrid.
Yeah, I guess we'll go with dead bodies then.
Yep.
Would you rather have a dog with a cat's personality or a cat with a dog's personality?
Dude, cat with a dog's personality.
Yeah, that's easy.
A dog with a cat's personality would be a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
dude.
That'd be a douche. If you were reborn in a new life, would you rather be alive in the past or the future?
Future.
Oh, that's tough.
If I was
Like,
reborn.
well, do I get to choose how far ahead, or could it be like a day in the future? You know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming they mean either the distant past or the distant future.
I mean,
okay.
like at least a
Yeah,
generation.
I've got the future because I think I'd live longer in the future than the past.
I don't know, because the future might just be a big festering ball of shit. Like
Yeah.
the
It could
past,
be.
with the past, at least you kind of know what you're getting into. With the future, it's like, man, we might be like, maybe the super volcano erupted and all kinds of horrible shits happen, and the
Scotty shows up in the
atmospheres-
future like, oh man, thank goodness I chose the right one, and some dude with a bucket on his head is like, 2 men enter, 1 man leaves.
You know, I think probably I'll take a gamble on the future though. For me,
Yeah, I mean the past has been pretty piss poor all the way through it. So,
would you rather eat shit that tasted like chocolate or chocolate that tasted like shit?
I mean, that's a dumb question.
It's dumb because you don't have an answer.
I mean, the thing about shit that I don't want, that makes me not want to eat it, is the taste. So I guess if it was just a loaf
what
of
if it
shit,
still smells like
dude.
shit?
it still smells like shit. But it tastes
No!
You know, I'm gonna go with chocolate tastes like crap, dude. Just because it's chocolate, I mean, it'll taste like crap, but whatever.
At least you're not eating shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But then again, you're eating something that tastes like shit.
Well, this one's easier for TJ and Paul.
Would you rather be extremely underweight or extremely overweight?
Probably underweight, honestly, if I had to choose.
That's what I was
Extremely.
'Cause I'm
though,
already
like,
fat.
You might as well experience the other side of
Yeah.
the spectrum. I agree. Although being extremely underweight sounds pretty horrible.
I was
Yeah.
extremely overweight, 'cause at least you'd be fat.
But
and
at least
happy.
it would be easier
Yeah.
to gain the fat back rather than lose it all. So
Yeah, that's true.
Would you rather experience the beginning of planet Earth or the end of planet Earth? Well, we might be part of the generation that gets to see the end. Probably not.
I mean, I already know which one of these I'm going to choose.
Yeah, Paul's choosing the end.
Yeah, you're Mr. Bring on the nuke, so we all know.
Let's see how it ends.
I say the end too. The beginning would be kind of cool, but not really much would be going on.
And just rocks smashing into each other and shit.
I mean, you know, if the end of the world is going to be in our lifetimes, then I'd go back and see the beginning, so I can come back and see the end. You know?
Yeah, but you're betting on the same stupid shit that people have been betting on every generation going back, as far as anybody can remember.
We're inarguably getting closer with each generation, though.
Yeah, the doomsday clock, dude, is counting down.
Yeah, I think I go back and see the beginning because I think I already might see the end. Probably not.
Next
but,
one will be easy for you, TJ.
TJ would be bored with the fucking primeval Earth so
this
quick.
This is the dumbest. To me, this next one's the dumbest question of all time.
Okay.
Because it says, would you rather have 3 kids and no money or no kids with $3 million? Like, what's the fucking choice there? How's that? What's difficult about that?
Yeah. Easy peasy lemon squeezy on that one for me.
Would you rather be the funniest person in the room or the most intelligent? Well, luckily I'm both, so I don't have to worry about it.
Dude. Choose, TJ. I think you would go with funniest.
Yeah, I think funny is probably in the long run a more bankable skill than intelligent.
Yeah, you have a higher chance of giving a genuine fucking advancement to humanity, but never really getting any glory with intelligence. But being being funny lets you kind of manipulate the situation.
You can just move through like the social strata with the greatest of ease if you're.
I'm already the most intelligent person in this room, so I'm gonna go with funniest dude. You know.
Of course, funniest dude.
Would you rather have a Lamborghini in your garage or a bookcase with 9,000 books and infinite knowledge?
Oh, easy. The bookcase with infinite knowledge, dude. Because I would have so much money after that point. I'd buy as many Lamborghinis as I fucking would want.
Would you rather reverse one decision you make every day or be able to stop time for 10 seconds every day? What do you mean reverse one decision? Oh, I guess like if you make a mistake, you could be like, oh shit, go back and change it.
Yeah.
Or you could stop time. If it was like a minute, maybe, but 10 seconds, I mean, what are you really even going to do with that?
There's shit you could do with that.
Yeah, you could get stuff done in 10 seconds.
TJ,
you're not thinking creatively.
Go to a fucking casino.
You go grab all the chips.
Yeah,
dude, just.
But if I could reverse one decision, then I could put all my money. I go to the casino every day, put all my money on black, and then spin it and be like, "Oh, it's red. Okay, reverse that decision. Okay, it's. Oh, I got red. So
yeah, but it's still random.
I could double my.
You don't know for sure.
You do because you can reverse one decision.
That you're just reversing your decision, not the outcome.
What do you mean?
The outcome is still random in a fucking game of chance. You're not rewinding time. You're just getting to bet again.
That's how I'm interpreting it. If you can reverse one decision, you're going back to before you made that decision and doing it differently.
Right, but then the outcome might be different.
No, wouldn't it be the same fucking spin?
Says you.
Paul, you're frustrating. I don't like you. Would you rather win $50,000 or let your best friend win $500,000?
Would you rather win $50,000 or let your best friend win $500,000? Yeah, I don't know, man. That is a tough one.
Because you're probably going to get some benefit out of them winning that $500,000.
Especially if they know you let them win it. You could be like, "Come on, dude."
Yeah. If you could get with your friend beforehand, just be like, "Give me $60,000 after you win the $500,000."
Depends how fucking greedy your best friend is. If you have a generous best friend, then you probably want them to win that. But if not, you probably just take the money.
That's true. Would you rather run at 100 miles per hour or fly at 10 miles per hour?
I'd rather fly.
Fly at 10 miles an hour would take forever.
Yeah, but you could fucking
fly.
But
you could be the only human being to ever fly. I guess you'd be the only human being who could run at 100 miles per hour, too.
You're right. I mean, if you could run,
flying would just be awesome, though.
There's way more space. Like running 100 miles per hour.
Slow.
Like, where could you honestly open up running 100 miles per hour? You'd have to go out in the middle of nowhere and run.
Do you have like flash powers where you can kind of turn and stuff, and you can see and process what you're doing at that speed?
Yeah,
I mean, I guess 100 miles per hour is not that.
No.
You'd just be running really freeway with cars and shit.
Would you rather continue with your life or restart it, TJ?
But I mean, like, it'd honestly be kind of a fucking curse to be able to run 100 miles per hour because then you always feel like you need to run places. Then you got to run all the time.
It's not even hard,
and
dude.
shit.
It's not even hard.
I gotta
dude.
fly.
Fly, man.
Would you rather continue with your life or restart it? Like, press the reset? I mean, if I could press the reset, I could go back and, like, invest in Google and Bitcoin and all kinds of shit.
You're assuming that pressing the reset, doesn't reset the universe too, though.
It doesn't. The world still unfolds the same. Fuck you.
Now, how? According to what? According to whose rules?
According to me.
Because it's not implied in the question.
It is implied.
No, it isn't.
It is.
The only answer to this question is just keep living this life. Who wants to go through this fucking nightmare again?
I definitely would like to. I'd press the reset. Go back, fucking
reset it all, TJ.
Yeah, because you're resetting your knowledge too. You don't get to go back. Like, what is your fetus going to have the knowledge that the fucking Rams are going to beat the Raiders?
That's what I am fucking gathered from it. If my consciousness is going to start over in a new fucking body,
that doesn't even make sense, dude. You wouldn't know shit. You'd go back with the same fucking lack of knowledge, learn all the same hard lessons, the same hard way, and you'd end up the same fucking TJ.
That's pointless then.
Exactly.
No, but I'm saying I go back with my fucking consciousness still intact.
That doesn't make any sense.
How does that not make
You would be a self-aware fetus in your mom's fucking stomach. That's weird. That doesn't even make any sense. Your brain doesn't have the capacity to hold the knowledge that in fucking 30 years.
That's stupid. The entire question is impossible anyway.
It's not implied in the question, TJ, that you would just reset it.
It's impossible.
It's implied by the fact that it's even a question, because why would anyone want to do it if they had to reset their entire brain?
Well, it's just saying you get another chance. You can just start.
Well, it's not another chance if you got to start with a blank slate brain too. It's just the same bullshit again.
You'd have another go at life, TJ.
No.
Bullshit. That's not what you're saying is not implied in the question.
It is.
You're wrong.
Fuck you guys. Would you rather have? Would you rather be able to? Oh, would you rather be able to talk your way out of any situation or punch your way out of any situation?
Talk.
Yeah, talk.
Like, would you rather go to jail all the time or get away with everything?
No, it says you could punch your way out of any situation. So the cops obviously can't arrest you.
So yeah, when they come to get you, you can just punch your way out of that situation.
Yeah, like it just says you're such a good puncher that no one can fuck with you because you can just get out of any situation through punching.
That makes it a little more, but I still like the talking.
Yeah, because
talking, I would
it's
say.
basically the power of ultimate persuasion, which who wouldn't want that? Would you rather have free Wi-Fi wherever you go, or have free coffee wherever you? I'll take the Wi-Fi because fuck coffee. I don't give a shit about coffee. Would you rather have no one show up for your wedding or for your funeral? Well, if my funeral, I'm dead, so who even cares?
I'd rather not have either of those.
Would you rather rule the world or live in a world with absolutely no problems at all?
Would you rather rule the world or live in a world with absolutely no problems at all?
I would say no problems at all, because if there's literally no problems, it wouldn't matter if you were the ruler or not.
Yeah, that's true.
You'd have no problems.
I'll go with that one as well.
Yeah, that seems to, that means you have no personal problems either, because there's just no problems in the whole world and everything's just running smooth. So what do you even care about being the leader? Your life's already perfect.
TJ, you don't want to rule the world. Don't lie. You'd be bored with a perfect world.
Maybe.
Dude, you're forgetting Agent Smith's lesson, dude. When they created the ultimate utopia, entire crops were lost.
Well,
the human brain defines itself upon suffering, TJ.
Yeah.
You're relegating yourself to hell. You remember that fucking that episode of the Twilight Zone where the dude thinks he's in heaven because he's like, yeah, I always win at gambling, and then later on he's like, fuck man, I'm bored, I want to lose, and he's like, too bad, you're in hell.
No, I'd be okay with
you
winning
are
all the
in
time.
the other place.
I think I'd be okay with winning in a perfect world. Would you rather have free... Oh, I already read that one. Would you rather rule the world? Would you rather go back to the past and meet your loved ones who passed away? Corny. Or go to the future to meet your children or grandchildren to be? Well, I'm not reproducing offspring, so that doesn't even make sense.
Go back.
I go with the future.
I'll just go to the future and buy some future technology and bring it back and sell it.
Bring it back?
Yeah.
You don't get a trip back.
I think I read a lot more into these questions than you do.
I think I do, actually.
Would you rather speak your mind or never speak again? What?
What?
What the fuck? What?
Stupid.
Dumb. Would you rather live the life of a king with no family or friends, or live like a vagabond with your family and friends? King, please.
Yeah, I think king sounds better.
You'd sell your whole family for a crown.
Yep.
TJ would.
Would you rather know how you will die or when you will die? So you can choose the how or the when.
I don't want to know either of those things.
But
I guess I gotta choose one. I guess how.
Yeah, how sounds easier to deal with.
I'd rather know when so that I can fucking not be afraid until then. But then I'd just spend the rest of my life like...
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying.
26 years left or whatever the fuck. Would you rather speak all languages or be able to speak to all animals? I don't think animals would have much to say, so I'm going to go with all languages.
Yeah, all languages easy.
Would you rather get away with lying every time or always know that someone is lying?
Dude, lying every time.
Yeah, I mean, you imagine the power you would have if every lie you told was just automatically believed?
Yeah.
What were you doing in the bank vault? I was looking around.
Where'd you get that money? The bank was just robbed down the street. I just found this under a fucking park bench. It's mine, though. It's not from that robbery. I found it before the robbery. Oh, okay, you're free
All
to
right,
go.
stand down. It's not him. He found it under a park bench.
Did you kill that man we just all saw you stab? No. Oh, he's innocent. Let him go. I mean, you can do whatever you wanted if everyone believed whatever you said. Would you rather eat your dead friend or kill your dog and eat it when you are marooned on a lonely island?
Dead friend, dude.
Yeah, I'm not killing my dog. Fuck you. Plus, there's way more meat on a person. Would you rather have $1 billion to your name or spend $1,000 for each hungry and homeless person? What do you mean, wait, would you rather have $1 billion to your name or spend $1,000 for each hungry or homeless person? What does that mean?
I guess that means you're going to give them the money instead.
What? This question
I don't
doesn't
know.
make sense.
It doesn't really make sense.
Would you rather end death due to car accidents or end terrorism? Oh, man.
Car accidents.
This is the Devin Tracy question.
Shit, dude.
Obviously, it's more ethical to end car accidents because way more people die in them than terrorism.
So finally, after 2 years, TJ finally admits he's a cuck. Listen to this. He wouldn't stop jihadis literally raping little girls every day. He would stop car accidents with stupid people making stupid decisions every day. Okay. All right, TJ, you lazy fat fuck.
Well, more people die in them. Would you rather leave your unemployed son homeless or pay for his drug habits and illegal activities?
Dude, fuck that homeless.
I mean, if he's sharing the drugs with me, I don't know. Would you rather end the life of a single human being or 100 cute baby animals?
No.
100 cute baby animals or a
mean,
human?
I eat animals
Do I get
all
to
the
pick
time.
the human?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Because
I have an idea.
Good point. Would you rather end all hunger or end your hunger? Well, that would end mine too, wouldn't it?
So yeah, all.
I mean, that's dumb. It doesn't make any sense. All right. I think it's probably about time for us to go to our final Streamlabs of the night.
Streamlabs.
The only one, really.
Oh, man. Just got a rush scene.
Well, I mean, we've been accepting them throughout, but now we're actually going to fucking devote our full attention to the
It's full
Streamlabs.
screen now.
So if there's anything that you motherfuckers want to say or want to hear us talk about or have a question or whatever, now is your time to be heard. You can also submit through Super Chat. That also registers and all that shit. So, yep.
Dude, I'm glad we get to stare at this fucking champion while we're waiting for these Super Chats. Dude.
Low energy show and all the hype. It was going to be new and awesome.
What?
How was it low energy?
Sour Skittles, dude.
Fucking, that's not even a sour Skittle. That's a Raisinette, bitch.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a fucking Raisinette right there.
Total fucking Raisinette.
Stop e-bagging and get a job. Okay. What about e-bagging is our job?
Yeah.
Talk about the Armenian genocide. You have to pay us to talk about it. That's the whole point. You free chat people. I mean, I'll look up at you. I'll glance up at you occasionally. But the paying people, they get fucking, they get precedence. Even if it's just $1, you know? I think that shit makes it on there.
It's like knowing that there's like a festering maggot-ridden pile of dog feces like right next to you. Like you're gonna look and see the grossness every once in a while, but you don't have to enjoy it.
Raisinets are almost as bad as Mr. Goobar. I think you meant to say Mr. Goodbar. I hope.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a candy called Mr. Goobar.
You ever had a Fifth Avenue?
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty good. Peanutty.
Paul raped me in Madeira.
I did?
Holy shit, Paul.
How do you feel about paydays?
I like a payday.
Yeah, I like them.
I like a motherfucking payday.
You can fucking eat. But
I haven't probably eaten one in 2 years, but
I would not turn it down if it was like sitting in front of me. I'd probably have eaten it.
Yeah, 100 grand's pretty good. I like them.
They aight.
God, Paul is so pretentious and annoying.
What about Twix? Where are you guys coming on Twix?
Twix.
I'm not a fan.
Paul raped and murdered a girl in 1979.
Holy shit.
Shit. Is that the one?
As
on
a
the screen?
zygote.
Zygote Paul, the rapist.
TJ, if Jesus give you 2 more inches to your dick, will you convert? I guess.
For whatever reason.
2 inches?
You know what I always wondered?
Dude, you'd be up to 3 then.
Yeah, I'd be up to 3 inches at that point, Paul.
Hey,
you know what I always wondered? Go ahead.
There was one that didn't come up, so I was just going to read it.
Okay, go ahead.
There's one that said, spicy Skittles are a thing. Spicy Skittles are a thing now, and they are pretty good. Check them out.
Okay.
Shit, dude.
I'll try them.
The Blue Noble says we got to try spicy Skittles.
Oh, it just came up. That's so weird. Someone else said...
slow.
Someone put Wikipedia would be a lot better without astroturfers like FEW. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't really know.
AstroTurfers. There's some money flying. Just disappears.
Money.
Here's your $1, TJ. Thank you, Matman89.
Have a fucking $1, TJ.
Here's a miserable cock-sucking fucking $1, you fat tub of shit. Go buy yourself a McDouble, you cretinous retard.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah. Get that McDouble.
At least he's not getting a fucking disgusting McRib.
Paul killed the show. Paul raped a girl in 1989.
Holy shit.
Hey guys, good stream, love ya. $3
Thank
from
you,
Ian
Ian.
Skewbanks. I hate this slow mode. Turn it off. Nope.
That's why they're all fucking. That's why their vaginas are all irritated.
Turn off slow mode. We want to be able to spam Nazi fucking symbols all day, man. Turn off slow mode.
Good show tonight, guys. Ignore the D-bag. We always do. Actually, we don't ignore them quite. We just kind of make fun of them.
Thank
a little
you.
bit.
TJ molested me in 1760. Whoa, TJ, you're a time
1762. Yeah,
He's the Highlander.
I went back in time. And I just molested the fuck out of that person, dude. I don't know. I mean, you know.
Damn. I guess it was probably okay back then, so we can't really judge you for it. There was probably no laws against molestation back in 1762.
Fuck slow mode, cunt.
Dude, TJ,
Paul's
you know
current
what?
Weight. I don't know.
Let's settle this once and for all, TJ. You should fucking launch a poll on your Twitter, and I'll fucking retweet it.
Uh-huh.
Are McRibs good?
Gross.
Scenario. It's time for the invocation of doom. You're about to ascend as greater apostles with Satan. Who do you guys offer
I've sent in over
for the brand of
$50.
sacrifice?
Now say Smegatron.
Smegmatron.
I just
Smegatron.
offer to be the brand.
Smegatron.
I don't want to be a disciple
Smegatron.
of Satan getting raped in the ass all fucking all the time and ordered around by Satan for the rest of. I'll just burn me at the stake.
You just
Floyd the fuck back.
You're going to
Donate
hell when you get
$1.
burned anyway. The sacrifice also is Satan's bitch. If anything, you're more of his bitch as the sacrifice than you are as the disciple.
Here, if forced to choose, would you rather clean Brett's mouth or ass crack with your tongue?
Oh my god.
Oh god, that is a tough one.
God, dude.
I guess the mouth. I guess.
Oh yeah, I would have to say the mouth. Dude.
So gross though.
I mean, I'd have to take. I want to take a look at both. I want to do a full 5-point inspection of his mouth and his asshole before I fucking decide that.
TJ, Marilyn
College
Manson
sucks. Waste of time.
Marilyn Manson tried to send into Streamlabs, but it didn't come through. He says, TJ, I'd like to join you on the space station when they bring on the nukes. However, I have one condition. You have to let my best friends on as well. They are Gurgi, Jar Jar Binks, the entirety of BuzzFeed, Brett Keane, and Cody Weber.
Damn.
Holy shit.
I'll have to think about that, Manson. Okay, here's $10. Now argue and bicker amongst yourselves for my entertainment.
TJ, you're a reprehensible scumfuck and nobody likes you.
TJ?
I agree, but I think Scotty's fucking haircut looks stupid.
Wow.
And his sunglasses are dumb.
Holy
I think, TJ, that you're a swell guy.
And I think Scotty did not pronounce Smegmatron earlier. He said Segatron or Smegatron
I said
or something.
Segatron, dude.
You said Smegmatron, dude. Smegmatron.
Segmatron.
Scotty can't even pronounce things. Tarantino
Segmatron.
signed a deal 2 hours ago to do the next Star Trek movie. Bullshit.
That's a troll.
Lie! It's a lie! It's a lie!
He did not.
That is a troll.
That's a troll from the fucking seventh circle of hell right there.
You know what?
Segatron.
What?
I mean, there are news stories about it.
Really?
Let's see.
Segatron.
It's Quentin Tarantino might be making.
I'm sorry. I apologize for that.
Might.
At least there's something being written about it. Filmmaker Quentin Tarantino is known. Where is this coming from? According to a report from where Tarantino pitched his idea to Abrams.
It says Deadline is reporting.
Right. And the current plan is for the pair to assemble a writer's room of screenwriters who will then develop the concept into a screenplay. Well, that'd be badass.
But people need to remember that
I'll see if that happens. I'll see it.
A lot of movies they start production and never get made. So,
hey guys, what prompted the change in show days to Monday and Thursday? Just curious. My Fridays were just not good, and people wanted me back on the show. I couldn't do Friday, so I decided that Thursday would be better.
Question answered.
That's about it, Scoob.
If forced to choose, we already did that.
That's so gross.
Why? That's the grossest one by far.
Yeah, dude. Oh, you have to just like tongue bathe Brett Keane's big old gummy mouth, dude. But you're definitely gonna do that because you're not going up that ass with your tongue.
I don't know, because you might look in the mouth and see all kinds of like maggots and pus and shit.
What if you spread the butt cheeks?
Never tried banana kush.
Caked, dried fucking manatee.
I've
shit.
never had banana kush either. Believe it or not.
Has pull.
Pool?
I can't remember ever having it, so probably not.
Dude.
Because Paul has an encyclopedic memory
And Paul
of every
fucking,
weed he's ever
and
smoked.
Paul was smoking fucking medical and ordering from menus for a long time.
Yeah.
DP meetup in Atlanta, Georgia. What do you guys think? A lot of people have actually asked us for that one.
Maybe.
So maybe
Atlanta.
We'd have to look into it, maybe do a couple polls and sense what the fucking interest is. It's definitely a possibility. It is a major city.
Yeah, we definitely do have to plan some more meetups in the future.
So yeah, we will be we're doing the holiday thing right now. This month, like I said, we're going to be gone for quite a bit of it. But when we come back in January, we probably are going to start planning some meetups and shit. Few equals Feminists Engage Wikipedia, an organization of concentrated Wikipedia editing in support of feminist bias. Also see Operation Wikistorm. Well, that's bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that there's lots of
those people
organizations, public and private, that try and get shit changed all the time on Wikipedia.
And that's kind of why you have to treat Wikipedia with skepticism, but you should treat every information source with skepticism,
Yeah.
I guess.
I remember one time I looked up George Bush Jr. on there, and that someone had written that he had died, so you never know. You know,
if your mom and your girlfriend switch bodies and the only way to switch them back is to bang one of them, who would you bang? Mom and girlfriend's body or girlfriend and mom's body?
That is so fucking
Whoa,
hard.
dude, that's fucking...
That's so weird, dude. Because either way, fucking your mom, you know?
It's really just a matter of would you rather fuck her body or her psyche?
Yeah. I guess her body, but that's so gross.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Merry almost Christmas, boys. I'm digging the new styles. Keep it up. Can we expect to see an Orient Express CFC soon? I think we did do that.
Yeah, we did.
They did.
Yeah, that's already up. Go watch it from like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, we went and saw it when it came out.
Use this $5 to get Paul to strip tease from an old man that looks like his uncle. Also, slow mode is irritating my vagina.
I can tell.
Poor vagina.
It's all fucking irritated, dude.
So when is this strip tease coming out, Paul?
The Uncle Stinkworm strip tease?
Yeah, when are you going to recreate that?
I'm not ever going to recreate that.
Not even for $5 beautiful dollars?
Not for $5, no.
How much?
Like maybe $5,000.
So you should have a countdown clock from when Brett returns to YouTube and TJ wins or loses bet.
that's awesome.
I mean, someone could easily go put that on a website. Countdowns are easy to do. You know, you could put a countdown to
TJ Xbox countdown.
So you guys got to go to the Brett's channel. Look at when he posted his last video and create a countdown that leads to 6 months from that.
So how about when you guys come out for episode 420, we hire an old man stripper for Paul, and we just have him get a strip
if you could
tease.
find an old man stripper.
Gross.
When I was a kid, I farted in church, and the entire place had to clear out, and service got cut short. That's more of a miracle than any fucking bicycle.
That must have been a fucking hell of a fart, dude.
Yeah, that's an epic fart if your church had to be cleared out from a fart.
Clear the church!
Did you shit your pants, too?
TJ sexually harassed Paul verbally, so he commands The Rock. Oh, so Rock? Commands The Rock.
Oh, dude, it's The Rock 2020.
Paul,
yeah.
I just want you to know that I have an immense and uncomfortable physical attraction to your booty meats. Okay. And I'm going to fucking finger your butthole, and I'm going to masturbate tonight to the thought of fisting your butthole.
This is all shit that I knew prior to you saying this.
Oh, well. They told me to sexually harass you. And I've been doing a backwards Hadouken since 1992.
Yeah, dude.
It's a long time.
Come on, man.
How long have
That's
you...
some chops, dude. That's some chops, TJ.
John pledged $49 via Patreon. I didn't know our Patreon was connected to this shit.
You know what? I just connected that.
Oh,
So,
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, John. We appreciate it. You guys like any hip-hop at all? Mainstream, underground, anything? Yeah?
I like a little bit of everything in hip-hop. I mean, some, like most modern shit I don't get with, but I like a lot of hip-hop.
Yeah, classic shit. I do like that guy that just put out that fucking song. Actually, I've only heard that one song, though. You know what I'm talking about? The thing where it's like the Trump supporter rapping against him and shit.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, the dude told us to check that out in one of these Streamlabs segments.
I found...
Look up
I saw it. It was pretty fucking good. It's some of the best fucking hip-hop I've seen in quite some time. Didn't really agree with the message completely, but at least it was fucking saying something. You are allowed to wish for one thing, but you must be able to completely insert it into your butthole to receive it. What do you wish for?
A ring that controls reality.
That's a good answer.
Yep.
What would you choose, TJ?
I don't know. Probably
a banana.
A replica of the Titanic. Shove that whole
I want a fucking pipe that controls reality, so I get stoned and control reality at the same time.
Whoa.
Pipe's going to be a little bigger than a ring, though.
Couldn't you augment reality to make you high all the time?
That's
true. You could, but I still want it to be a pipe.
Let me take a hit off the fucking pipe of magic. Oh, yeah. Now I control reality. Courthouse? Cool.
Dude, Courthouse, whoa.
That would be a cool name. That would be my name if I chose in that earlier question to go back in time. I'd be Courthouse of Crete, the fattest man in Greece.
Someone in our chat wishes for a Puerto Rican girlfriend.
Whoa.
I wish for a Puerto Rican girlfriend. When did we start granting wishes on this show?
I know, man.
I don't remember that. The Bong of Destiny. Take a hit off the pipe that was in my butthole. That's true. Everyone.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Scotty, if Scotty had a pipe that controlled reality, I don't think he'd be passing it over for someone else to hit it anyway. So he would just be smoking his own butthole pipe.
You and my court jester, dude.
Cool. I mean, even being the court jester for the most powerful being in existence is a pretty cushy job, I'd imagine. Add this to Paul's old man stripper fund. We'll reach that 5K mark someday.
Cool.
No, it all has to be from one person. Yeah. It has to be a single benefactor who's like, I will pay Paul to recreate his fucking uncle's striptease.
Here is $5,000.
We should just fucking go get Paul's uncle if he's still alive, though, because he did it for free.
He's not.
Oh, too bad.
Uncle Stinkworm passed away.
Man.
I know. I'm over it.
I'm not.
I remember him as a giant demon penis with an angry-looking worm painted on it, so, you know.
You've dehumanized him, dude. You need to look into the actual history. When is the funny Kirk coming back on? There's no more
Stevie.
Stevie's not a Kirk though.
Yeah,
no,
that's true.
There are no funny Kirks. We're all this lame.
Jabba Cena, dude.
Everyone like the stream. Please like the stream and share it with everyone. Get more eyes on the show. Let's get to
more eyes.
Get more eyes on this beautiful recumbent bike rider.
Let people know, and let people know the original cast is back on the show. Let people know it's not the fucking, side cast or whatever, because I know a lot of people out there. I still see people out there
Thursdays
saying
Billy,
that shit.
Sometimes at least.
Yeah.
Billy
but he usually
Fringe.
just joins us now.
The honorary fifth peasant.
Honorary fifth peasant. Sexual Billy. He's been in the the chat quite a bit.
Yeah,
I've seen him making jokes up in there. It was big and scary and pink. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it.
Subscribe,
Catch us back
share.
on Thursday.
All right, good night.
Punch TJs in the testicles.
Good night.
Work him like a speed bag.
Work him like a speed bag.